We're good?
We are. We're live. We're live.
Yep, we're good. All right, good morning. Sorry I'm late. Running a little late. Then I got stuck. You know, these roads heading here are super narrow in Watertown. I got stuck behind the garbage truck picking up garbage today. And it's all automatic. It's just the guy driving, and it's automatic. These roads are so narrow, it took me 20 minutes to go down one road. So I can't turn around because the school, you can't cut through the school.
Right.
So I was trapped. I respect the working man, you know, the Billies and the Joes and everything.
Sure.
But God, you look strange today.
I know. I needed glasses.
What are you doing? Why are you shaking?
I don't know.
Why are you dressed like it's 90 degrees out?
Because it's nice outside today.
It's not that nice.
It's a great day.
Chilly out this morning.
I ran this morning. It was 30 degrees.
I have a sweatshirt, but I'm not going to wear the sweatshirt now.
Why?
Risk.
Why? You're being defiant?
I'm just not cold.
Okay. Okay. If you're not cold, that's fine. You're so thin, though. I think you'd be cold, no?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Those shorts are very short.
They are. Okay. They're my golf shorts.
You play golf in those shorts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. My brother Ryan only wears pants when he golfs, which I think is kind of a dick, kind of a hard-on move.
Hard-on move.
Yeah,
Like
he thinks he's like. He
thinks
also
he's
now
a PGA.
Yeah, he also now wears his like the earbuds while he's swinging like the pros. Like he thinks he's like he'll walk up like he's one of the pro. You know, I'm like you're a good player. You're like a 5-handle. Let's not make it.
How many days a week does he play golf?
Every time I'll talk to him, I'll just hear he's on the driving range. Whoosh, whoosh.
What a life.
And then we played this summer. He beat me up, but we went to the 18th hole, and I never play. I barely play now. If we play like a 7,000-yard course, he would kill me. But if we play the 6,000-yard course, I can beat him.
Nickel and dime him.
That's it. That's it. So I'm going down that road, and I'm like, again, I appreciate the working man. But on a nice day, it's faster if the guys just go. And I like watching the guys run out and get the garbage. I happen to enjoy that. Yeah. But like, this guy's all by himself, and it's just the arm doing it. And then they'll break once in a while. He'll walk out. It'd be just faster if two guys just did it. Wait, on a nice day, I get it. When the weather's lousy, no problem. I'll tell you right now, I would not tip that guy if he's by himself. It's a mechanical thing.
Absolutely not.
He's not getting my Christmas tip
because they're not touching the trash.
They're not touching the trash. Yeah. So I was kind of like, what are you doing? We were kind of looking. This road was so narrow we couldn't pull over, and he was doing the. I did like the wave, but I was like getting mad. I was fucking screaming. So not at him, but just in general, the situation.
When I was the other day, it was my house. Same thing happened. It went up. One of my bags ripped. All my trash went all over the neighborhood. It was such a tough look. And I'm a good neighbor, too, as you can tell.
It's like embarrassing trash or no? The kid stuff?
No, kid stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You never know.
There was diapers in the street.
Just shit.
But I picked them up.
You have the diaper derby. You have the diaper genie, I mean.
Yeah, but somebody told me recently I've been using it wrong. Like, apparently you don't put the poop diapers in there.
Oh, I did.
Well, he just throws them out the window.
I knew that was coming. That's why I said I cleaned them all up. But yeah, so I've been putting the diapers right in the main trash. And
oh, no. You throw in the diaper genie. No, it's smear. It looks lousy when you take it up. That's what it's there for.
Okay.
Who cares about the pee diapers? They're useless.
Yeah, those are no-brainer.
That's a gift when it's just pee.
Oh, yeah, nothing better. Well, there's a lot of things better, but you get it.
Speaking of which, speaking of babies, 4 minutes from now. 9:56, Justin. 12 years ago this morning, Harry Minahan was introduced to the world.
Oh, happy birthday to Harry!
Yes,
that's awesome.
Yes.
12.
Yes. Why do you say it like that?
That's just I'm reminiscing
disappointed by that.
No, I'm reminiscing when I was 12.
Getting up there.
Which sixth grade?
Yes, he's in middle school now.
Yeah.
Sixth grade was not middle school for me. That was still my last year at Vincent Owen Elementary School. I then went to McCall Junior High School the next year. It's called junior high then. Middle school now.
12's a great year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Such a weird
Because it's like the last time that you're really truly a kid. It feels.
Yeah,
like.
13, man. It's all the innocence is gone. You're really facing the world.
Well, yes, Mom bugged him when he was.
What were you doing when you were 13 that was so different when you were 12?
That's when like girls and everything start getting involved. And it's like,
I'm sure that was a huge.
So you're saying girls ruin your life?
Right. Sure, Coleman.
No, it's just a different. It's a different childhood experience.
When you're 12, there are guys who were. I was. Sixth grade. I was masturbating. I was having wet dreams.
The like fun time.
I haven't seen that with Harry yet, to be fair, but I mean, it'll arrive at some point. It's inevitable. So
yeah, sixth grade was when I first was introduced to porn.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is
which teacher was that?
We have these now, which is like my buddy was just like, hey, go on this website called RedTube, and I just saw this giant black cock right next to this tiny white girl's face.
Yeah, and then you were sold at that point.
Was
she an exploited college girl or no?
No, I think she was a blacked. I don't know what it was, but it was like, what the fuck?
What? Blacked.
Blacked.
Blacked. Oh, sure. I'm familiar with that franchise. Brandy Love crossed over to that. For years she wouldn't do it, but now she does. Yeah,
something like that. But
Every black scene is the same though. Like every single one is the same.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
get intimidated.
Yeah. So well, it's okay. No, it's escapism, but like, I mean, these boyfriends and these are silly people. They
Gotta
leave.
stop leaving the house.
Yeah, this kid leaves them with them.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
they'll
this
be like,
guy.
hey, bitch, I'm gonna go to the tennis court, hang out with Tyrone.
I don't think it's again. I don't know if that's a name necessarily. But
Whoa.
it could be Paul, or I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I guess
Jamal.
Paul George is a basketball player.
But
yeah, there you go.
I didn't say anything. You said mutt.
no, I
Said
said
butt.
but.
Oh, we'll get to Mud. Don't worry. Don't worry. What's it with you, Gus?
Nothing.
No, no work stuff.
I mean,
what job are you pretending to do now?
No pretending to do jobs. I'm applying for jobs, and
Yeah,
I have something else I'm working on. I'm trying.
novel? What?
No, not a novel. Like,
Play?
Like
What do
just
you- opera?
I came up with an idea. I'm going to do the streaming thing on the side for fun.
Okay.
So it's going to be a stream.
That's
and
the idea you came up with.
It's going to be a game, the Gus Bus gaming stream, and then we're going to have either 1 or 2 episodes of a podcast, with one of them being Puff Puff Piece.
I don't understand.
Puff Puff Piece, where it's going to be like a 15-20 minute interview with someone, and it's just
Oh,
puff.
while you're doing drugs.
While we're going to smoke and just do a puff.
So it's
piece.
like an ass kissing thing while you're
100%
It's not the
ass
worst
kissing.
idea I've ever heard. Like it's not the best idea, but it's not the worst idea.
Well, his
Well,
first
had a
guest
setback.
happened to pass away.
Yeah, I was hoping to have
First
OJ as
guest
number
is
1.
dead.
Oh, sure.
Talk about his great football career.
Carl Weathers, OJ.
Stop bringing people up. You're just gonna kill people off one by one.
How about having Coleman on? Have you thought about having him on?
I might have Coleman. I was
Kill
honestly
him
thinking
off?
out to my old boss. She's been in the news recently for some negative stuff.
Oh my God, huh?
So maybe bring her on. And
What is it? I mean, I don't. When I say these people, I mean politicians. What? Why do they do stuff? Why can't they just go to Olive Garden?
because they think they can get away with it.
I know, but
it's a power.
I mean, she will.
thing.
She will. I mean,
Yeah.
she's not going to go to prison, right?
But it's just the power thing. It's like you're not going to get your business done at an Olive Garden. You're going to go on Federal Hill.
right, but you can. I mean, you
You
can,
can,
get
but
it done
no.
at Chili's. I mean,
You could, but it's just the image of it. You come.
You're a
off
Chili's
as-
guy, I guess.
I like Chili's.
I was at Chili's on Sunday.
What?
I was at Chili's on Sunday.
You were at Chili's on Sunday with the crew,
Good
with the
experience.
Fords.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
got a happy,
What'd you get?
Kids meal.
You got a kids meal
No, for my son.
Oh, that's
But,
probably in Rhode Island.
Chicken bacon ranch quesadillas.
Okay.
Came with chips and salsa for the table. I'm a rewards member.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is true.
Last time I was at Chili's was on Ryan and I went to Masters last year, and we had lunch there on Easter Sunday, on the Sunday of the Masters, and it was the worst chips I've ever had in my life. And Chili's chips are usually good, but they went triple salt, quadruple salt.
Oh.
It was
Too much.
That's
Not
the
edible.
problem I've
Scrape it
noticed with
Gets
Chili's.
soggy
I feel like
sometimes
Chili's
with
is. I used to like. They used to have a Chili's at the Burlington Mall. It's, not the Burlington Mall, across from Burlington Mall. It's gone now. Chili's was always solid. I would go there with Rob a lot. Early on in my TV years, I'd go with Gary. I went with Felder a
Steve?
couple of
Well, yeah,
times.
you went with.
Steve from Gloucester.
Steve from. I don't know if that was Chili's. Was it?
I believe it was.
Oh, really? It wasn't that one. If it was, it wasn't that one. But Chili's is to me kind of slowly decline. I'm worried. And they're falling off. They're going away.
Yeah,
When's the last time
them
you waited
Fridays.
at Chili's?
Waited? Oh, good
never
point.
a wait.
Friday stinks.
Yeah.
Friday's closed a bunch. near
Unless
me.
they're advertisers for Barcelona. They're terrific. I shouldn't say that. No, they're great.
There's like
Cane's is great.
I love
a lot of like sit down chains. I feel like are going under now, and people are more.
You
going-
feel like that.
I feel like
You have
that.
that feeling in your body.
What else?
I think you're right. Like
Yeah.
Applebee's,
Like they're
And
going.
even Chipotle nowadays is
Boy,
not
yeah.
the
Ruby
same.
Tuesdays.
Ruby
What a
Tuesdays,
salad bar. they
Friendlies
had.
for sure. Yes, yeah. All even the Olive Garden, which is great. It's
Not what it used to be.
no, well, it's just going away. I'd love to have an Olive Garden here, like in this. I mean, if we were in fucking Chicago, Dan would build one. They'd have it there. We should have one here.
Right
I'll
next
tell
the
Dan to
golf
do it. He'll build
simulator.
it. Yeah, it's as a golfer. I know you're a KMS critic at times and a supporter. I mean, you can understand what I went through in that hole. We've all been there.
I said it. If
Okay,
you're
good.
either
Thank
a
you,
20 handicapper, you're either a 20 handicap, or you have no desire to win if you haven't been there before.
Thank you. Okay, that's
So
all I
it's
need.
simple.
Sure,
People can bash it all they want.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What else is going on? Let's go with you, Gus.
hanging out with the dogs, applying for some jobs. That's it's.
These dogs are. You feel like you could. I heard. I didn't. I wasn't
Oh, okay.
near. I wasn't
Can I-
near. I was sure. I wasn't near these dogs. You were very kind. First of all, you did a great job at the port. Both of you guys did a great job in Portland.
Fantastic.
Great job with that video. You're the star of that video. You were kind enough to leave the dogs outside. I heard them bark the whole time. There's no way you could bring one of those dogs on an airplane and it would be calm. It's not. Why you stop lying?
No, I could bring the littlest one because the smallest one because she
Might be
would
the
just,
craziest one.
They're all huge.
They're all
Because-
You
pretty
say
big.
littlest one as in like you're like, oh, it's some Chihuahua thing. It's still
I-
like
I
a.
have a
it's
Shih
30
Tzu
pounds.
Yorkie.
It's only 30 pounds, so she would just sit on my lap, and I'd give her some of the calm down treats that we'd take, and
But
she'd
you
be
don't
fine.
need it.
I'd
You're
take
be
calm
on
down
drugs
treats.
anyway. You don't need a
treats.
comfort dog on a plane.
I'm saying we don't do that. I'm
Right.
saying if we wanted to, we could,
How would
but
you
we
afford
don't.
a plane ticket at this point?
I mean, I'm going on a plane tomorrow, Thursday.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Minnesota. My wife's friends are getting married, so
How do you can't even afford tires in your car? How do you get who's paying for this plane ticket?
I got a wife.
You.
Is she doing it or not? Well, but why don't you have tires in your car?
I have a tire now.
You have one tire for your car?
Did you drive
You
here
came here
today?
on a unicycle.
I did not drive
Yeah,
here
he
today.
just Flintstones his way around.
Who's going to drive him home?
No one's driving me home. I'm taking the bus. I
I
like the bus. I like
unfortunately
the
booked a
train.
meeting right after.
You
this.
could Justin could drive you home.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I
I
can drive
would.
you home.
No, I got a prep today. We
I have
have
to go to the
2 weeks
DMV.
left in bowling. So
Why are you shaking? You're making me nervous. You're making me uncomfortable.
I
are
did
you on
not-
drugs? Are
I-
you like
no, I
withdrawing
did
or
not.
something?
I did not take my Ritalin.
That's
today.
why.
That's
Are
the
you
problem.
going with withdrawal?
No, I'm not going through withdrawals. I just
Why
didn't
don't you just take the Ritalin?
I forgot to.
I'm thinking about the other drugs.
what the
I think
Ritalin-
the
So
weed,
was I.
the weed mellows
No,
them out.
You're literally like,
Yeah, and I also didn't do what I did last time because I didn't want to reek up the place.
I appreciate that, but
Classy
you know,
move.
Can we get you? You don't have your Ritalin with you?
Again. No.
Oh, okay. Justin, you have any Ritalin? I imagine you must have all
I
kinds of
don't
drugs
have
on
any
you.
Ritalin. I have Friday plans.
Yeah, you need a bone, an erection. Or
I'm good with that.
Not with
where's the
those-
wedding in
not with
Minnesota?
those
Minnesota's a
shorts.
great. This is a great time of year to
Minneapolis,
go.
yeah.
Oh, it's in the city itself. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going.
What
We're
is, what,
going to the mall.
okay.
in
Why?
America.
Sure. Why Coleman?
My ex was from there. I went out there.
What's
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
he told me about this.
It's not a him, not a his.
Okay. You hate Minnesota because your ex is from there?
Yeah, it was a tough time. It was a bad experience.
How did it end?
What do you mean?
Not great. We broke up.
That's why you hate the state of Minnesota?
Kinda a little
He
bit.
went. The trip wasn't good. The dad didn't like him.
Of course. Who would? I mean, who would if this blob shows up?
Yeah. The parents
Weighing in on
Oh
stuff?
no, was it
I
the
was a
friends?
delight.
Was it the friends that didn't like you? Someone didn't like you.
No, it was her parents said
It was
that.
her. She didn't like him.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
What's her name? First name?
Bella.
Bella.
Yeah.
Somebody's on that.
What happened?
I hope she's there this week.
Went out.
Where? The state of Minnesota?
She's not.
I hope
It's her
she's
wedding.
confirmed.
It's
I
not her
hope
wedding.
she's at the wedding.
It's not her wedding.
It's not her wedding.
Okay, yeah.
Confirmed she's not.
Confirmed.
I went out there. She
How
came
old
out.
were you?
This was going into sophomore year of college.
So she's a BC.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She came to
During
Jersey.
the
It was
pandemic,
great.
no?
Right before. So
Okay,
2019.
19. Gotcha,
Yeah.
yep.
She came to Jersey. It was amazing. Awesome. I went out.
Incredible. I'm sure it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
Taylor
it's-
hams for days.
Yeah. It's tough
amazing.
to have a bad time in Jersey.
Sure.
Fist pumping all over the place.
Yep, exactly. And then went out there, and her parents were like, "Hey, like we love Jack. Like he's a great guy."
Definitely didn't happen. Okay, go
No,
ahead.
that's what he
Every
said.
show.
Well, that's what who said that?
Her.
Okay, right. What's
Like,
she
we-
gonna, what is she going to say to you?
I don't know.
I'm sure they were like, he's a nice kid. But you think
Yeah.
your dad? You think her? I have a teenage daughter. Do you think her dad was like, "Wow, I love this guy. I really, I hope he's fucking the shit out of you. Like, I love you. I really love this
We
Jack
talk Knicks till
Coleman.
the sun came
Yeah.
up.
Oh, he's so
No, they're
great.
Timberwolves fans, but
I'm worried he's too straight. Like, I wish he was a little. He's so heterosexual.
He's too masculine.
You know, one day he's going to weigh in on a battle that has nothing to do with him. Is my suspicion. But yeah, go ahead.
so she said that they
Bella.
yes, they loved me, had a great time, thought I was awesome.
Did you ever call the belly a ball or no? The bell with a ball?
No, it's
No.
Were you the beast?
I like
It's
that
like
one.
a cute little, you know, I don't know. Like
I
a
would
cute
do
little-
like B, like just B. Or I like the last name thing too with a girl.
Oh, what? I've never even heard of that before.
What you know? It's kind of like
I call my bros by their last name.
Shut up, bro.
This is the grossest show we've ever had.
Go back to booger talk, Justin.
You called her.
Yes, please.
Watch
So
this.
you know, we're gonna say her last name. No, don't.
No,
do
no,
this. He's dumb. He's not that dumb.
Yeah,
So
no.
if you were dating, let's say, whoever, if you were dating Jennifer Lopez, you would call her Lopez
sure.
or Jay.
Oh, Lopez. Yeah.
It's her last name.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
terrific.
That's the
That's
last
what I'm
name
saying.
thing. Yeah.
So you'd be like, "What's up, Lopez?"
Yeah.
Morning Lopez.
Well, not in the morning. I wouldn't say it in the morning. It would just be like,
Why not in the morning?
well, because I feel like that's a more intimate setting if it's in the morning.
What would you call her? Jay in the morning?
J Lo.
Jennifer.
Oh,
You call her Jennifer? Oh, okay.
Jenny on the block? Yeah.
Jennifer. Okay, it's a lovely name.
From the
Okay.
block, okay.
So her mom and dad are in love with you, over the moon.
Yeah, we had a
Okay.
great time.
So then
I
what
thought.
happened? So then you're on the plane to Minnesota.
On my way back.
Oh, from Minnesota.
Yeah, from
Oh,
Minnesota.
so you had a good time in Minnesota.
Yeah, I was dealing with like jet lag a lot of the time there, and I was just like,
So 1 hour. It's a 1 hour difference.
no, well, not jet lag. I was dealing with
You said jet lag.
I thought jet lag. It wasn't jet lag. It was because my flight kept getting delayed the entire way there
To Minnesota.
So I spent
How long
like,
were you there for?
like 4 days, I want to say.
It's a long time in their house.
And her best friend from school also came that weekend.
Unbelievable.
So it was like her parents were meeting her
In more
best
ways than
friend
one.
and me
Yeah.
at the same time, and it was like a whole.
Right. Sure.
Turns out it was not her, not him. It was her.
Right. This is quite a story. Go ahead.
3-hour flight.
Yeah. So
It's a 3-hour story.
then
Go
we
ahead.
I get back home and she's
You land
kinda-
back in New Jersey.
Yeah,
You're in love.
Yeah.
Did you say the word to her?
Yes.
I love you, B.
Yeah.
I love you last name.
I love you,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah. Right.
That's crazy. I've never heard of anybody that like calls their girlfriend by their last name.
He's gay. Go ahead.
No, it's kind of like a movie thing. Like it's like
No,
What?
I
What
think you
movie
see
is that?
I think it's in like those like high school like
High School Musical.
Like Breakfast Club or something?
maybe like that, but more like a.
Your era of high school movies. You're saying.
I'm thinking of like I haven't even seen it, but I'm thinking of like Friday Night Lights or like 30 Rock or not
30 Rock.
not
The
30
famous
Rock.
high school film 30 Rock.
One Tree
Okay.
Hill.
You are such a dummy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
so
Matt
you
Saracen always call him Julie Taylor.
so you land
So I land and things are
after a terrible all these delays and
yes,
back and
it was
forth
awful.
and jet lag.
I thought it hindered the trip because I wasn't my full self the entire time.
It's weird that the parents loved you so
It's a
much.
shame.
then.
You
Yeah,
they
because
didn't
I'm-
get, they didn't get the full Coleman.
Imagine
yeah.
if they saw him.
Just a sweet boy.
So then what happens?
So I get back and she starts seeming a little distant, whatever, and then she's kind of like, "Yeah, my parents really liked you, but they just don't know where. Like, they don't see us together. Like, they don't
What are
see
they?
us."
Mormons or something? Like Mitt Romney? Who are they to say?
That's what I'm saying.
It's also a
You
lie.
think it's because they're from Minnesota? Well, sure. But I mean, if you're gonna go in, you go in.
Yeah.
So what does this have to do with? Why is this Minnesota's fault?
Because that was the only time I've ever been there, and I just have that bad experience from going there. That's always stuck with me.
Did you ever? Did you say the?
taste in my mouth.
Did you say the B? Like B? Yo, like what's up? Like
Yeah.
be an adult. That's whack. Like why don't you?
What
like
a pops.
yeah. Like why are you letting your moms and dads do that? Like if we love each other, it's like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
So
That's what I said, and we were still together going into the next school year, and then this whole
almost feels
ordeal.
like almost like she was using him as an excuse. Almost some may not me. Critics may say
So like I don't
to want to
think-
break up with you. Maybe she was using the parents as
that's true and
yes.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Coleman.
Plus, I think Coleman's probably a creep. Like he's probably so at that point, probably so like, "I love you, babe." Like he was probably so
I fall
over
hard.
the top.
I fall
Yeah,
hard.
I did
Yeah.
no doubt.
Seems
I
that
could
way.
see that a mile away.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
creep.
I would.
It's not. I
What would
think
you
it's
say, Justin?
I would say he's probably just romantic.
yes.
No,
As they are.
I
yeah.
don't think he's. I really don't think he's gay deep down. He might be. It wouldn't shock me. But
I do.
that's the perfect example of like he leaves and his dad. Her
What a
dad. Her
horrific.
dad's
By the way, what a
like,
horrific
he's gay.
story. There's absolutely nothing to that story. I don't understand the story.
Why you hate Minnesota?
That's why I do. It was a bad experience.
No, the parents
It's
thought
my
you
only
were
time.
gay.
Are you worried about? Have you prepared yourself for the jet lag? It's an hour difference.
That's
Okay.
Smoke it away.
Yeah. I have to deal with that in Chicago. I didn't realize
my
that.
God.
I'm absolutely fucked.
You gotta leave now.
It's gonna be an hour.
I have to drive to New Hampshire next.
how are you
week,
going to
so
rate
it's gonna be
movies?
all right.
How are you going to
I
be?
don't think I'll be able to do that. I'm probably have to get 22 hours of sleep just to get my body in balance. I think that terrible 1 hour difference. If it was a half-hour delay like Coleman had, forget it. I picture Coleman wandering around Minneapolis airport, that 1 hour delay with nothing in that brain
So,
of his, just
that
looking,
mean look on his face.
looking at the magazine, yeah,
Stuffing my face with Chick-fil-A.
They have that there.
I don't know if it was the Minneapolis one. I think it was mine going there.
yeah.
It's in Newark.
Yeah, it's an airport with a Chick-fil-A is a big win.
Yeah.
Although Sundays you get porked, which
Peanut
kind of
oil.
stinks.
Yeah.
What's that?
Chick-fil-A.
What's wrong with that?
Peanut oil.
You're saying something. What do you mean?
You
I'm
don't like,
allergic to peanuts.
Oh, you
Like
are?
I'm like Dave's kid. When
Think
he
I
was
was supposed to know
yelling
that?
about that yesterday.
Oh, so you can't eat a Chick-fil-A?
No,
well, don't they say that peanut oil?
No,
like,
peanut oil like chilies?
no.
Really?
Peanut oil is
It's a little high end?
inexpensive,
More inexpensive.
but it doesn't last as long.
that's not true. The reason why peanut oil is great is because it has a high burn point.
Okay.
But isn't that right about the lasting as long? I'm pretty sure.
No, it lasts longer than like canola oil.
Sorry,
This guy.
Shut up, Justin. Shut up. Okay. What else is going on?
I gotta look that up.
Whole bunch of different stuff.
Go ahead.
Well, do you want to talk about the mutt
Let's
situation?
say they're next. Let's do something first. I need to weigh in on the mutt thing fully.
Here's a fun story. On Fox tonight, there is a Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger interview dropping.
That's your first story of the day?
Well, I thought you would want something different.
No, I
Risky
don't want
pronunciation on that name there, by the
that. Well, it's
way.
not Steve saying it.
I understand.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's dad was a Nazi.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. That is true, Gus. Did you know that?
I did not.
I'm here to help you out. Okay, not interested in that.
Well, speaking of Steve, I mean, there was the much ado about nothing really with the stock up, stock down thing. It seemed like Steve was just.
Steve Robinson.
Oh.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger. Nager. Steve Robinson.
I thought when you said pronunciation, I was
Justin,
thinking.
what word would Steve say instead of just go ahead. Yes. He would not, of course, because
Well, Gus can say it too.
That's true. Gus will rap it in his puff puff. So who's your first puff guest?
I don't know yet. I reached out to Mincy because I thought that would have been a good one.
He said he did not respond.
Did not respond.
Wow.
You two
Who
on
would do it?
drugs
Who would do
together.
that with him? Do we know? Who's a big drug guy?
I mean, Stu Feiner probably would.
Yeah, he's grieving.
Going through it.
Like maybe
I was worried.
420
I
guys.
love Frankie Borelli. He's a great guy. I was watching those videos last night. I was worried about his dad. Like they got him out of there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
early.
Well, when he left it,
It was a jinx, right? Yeah, that was fun. That was actually
Wheels
funny
fell
videos. That
Like-
stuck.
Like you mean who would like in our world would do
Yeah,
it?
who's like a big drug guy? Like even the Barstool
But
world.
no, it doesn't have to be a drug guy though.
Oh,
It's-
no
it's-
drugs have to be taken.
No,
Is this what Bill Maher does?
I'm
Isn't
gonna
it
take
every
him.
Bill Maher
Yeah.
episode.
It's just
Have
but,
Bill Maher on.
but I'm gonna have I want to have someone who's
The
controversial.
person
come
doesn't have
in.
to do drugs.
No,
you're saying.
they don't.
Come into your house.
No, just on Zoom.
Oh,
or whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then do what?
And just
talk.
Just talk about whatever. Like for example, John Hinckley. Don't bring up any of the shooting. Just bring up how great his music career is and his artwork.
Okay.
Oh, good luck.
You just canceled another
was gonna
concert
say.
I saw. New York.
He's gonna die next after
Cancel
that.
everyone.
That's true. Yeah. You should bring in people who are gonna die. Maybe die. Bring in the Stage 5 guy.
I could bring in stage.
He
five.
probably does drugs. I would think.
He's
I hope so.
very
I mean,
nice.
Gus would go 3 for 3.
That's true. He's
I
gone
would.
away, huh? Where's he been?
I had a very uncomfortable interaction with him in Portland. He's an awesome guy. I saw
Wonderful
him.
guy.
I went up to him to shake his hand,
Lovely wife with him. Yeah.
and he hit me with like the
Oh,
backwards
I've done. Yeah, I did
curls.
that. Yeah.
I was like,
I feel
oh.
bad. That's his
My
life, though. I think
stomach hit my
he's
shoes.
okay with that. Yeah.
Super
Very nice guy.
He's put out like 3 episodes. He had on some terrible comedian.
Oh, did he? Oh, I haven't
But
listened
it was a
to it.
good listen.
You listened to it?
Okay, I listen to everything. I have an
Jesus.
illness.
I am not. I am not.
I
I'm
have
not
an
listening to that. I'm not. Steve from Gloucester. What? He refuted this. So I will say, McFuss Daddy, who did abandon our network, the other network, swore to me on his life that this happened.
He lost some credibility on that show, in my opinion.
Who did?
McFuss Daddy.
Oh.
He said at one point, not making this about me, Mayo style, but he did say that I am looking to ditch John on our show.
Oh,
And at that point, I knew that anything he said
that's not true
couldn't be
then.
factual. John's the
Sure.
promoter of that show.
incredible talent.
Thank you.
So you think McFuss Daddy's lying to me when he says
I don't know.
I've turned my
I would
my
hope
tune
not.
on this too.
I like Steve.
Who the hell asked you?
Well, I brought it up. That's why
I was talking to him. What do you always have to weigh in on things?
don't.
No wonder this fucking family hated you.
No, they really liked him.
No, they loved
much,
him.
yeah,
I'm
too
sure she was probably like it's like, almost like having a brother now. They're like you're like their son. You still talk to the parents?
No,
No, even after that close relationship you guys built.
no. I mean, once they didn't bring me to Cancun, you know,
That's true. So you won't go back to Minnesota ever.
I'd try it
hateful
again.
place.
I guess
If Gus and his lovely wife would have you this weekend, you would join them for the wedding.
I would absolutely go. I'm great at
You're
weddings.
like Steve Robinson, famously great at weddings. What is who's getting married?
It's her high school friends. So
High
like,
school friends are getting married.
Yeah, so they grew up all together and they had this like group. So
Okay.
it's the first time I'll get to meet them in person.
Oh my God, these people.
Yeah, it's
What they're about to say.
They don't know what they're getting into.
Who was watching the dogs?
my cousin's gonna watch them and then my buddy's gonna come watch them for the last night.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Throw a meat stick in there.
That's right.
What's the proper gift for this wedding?
We got them a nice Target gift card.
Oh my God, just give them cash.
They want
Target gift card.
They live in Minnesota, the home of Target. So it's
Oh God.
There's no
Is that why you're giving
You
them
feel like
Rhode
you-
Island?
no. They asked for it on their
You feel like there's
registry.
no-
It was on their
You feel like
registry.
Target is now
we
just
bought
a
it on the
Minnesota
registry.
thing?
No, it's not just a Minnesota thing, but
Yeah.
that's where the home is, and
Famously,
it was
you
on
got
the registry.
You need tires for your car. You did a registry for everything in the world that you got. You got like, board
I did not put
games and-
tires. I did not put tires. That was a mistake.
So a Target gift card.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's how long are you there for?
Thursday to Sunday. Yeah.
Thursday. Okay. Wedding Saturday.
Yeah. Friday.
Oh, hang out on Saturday.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
All I know is there's brunch.
Okay. It's a man with a plan. Wakes up Saturday, plan brunch.
Thursday's the Mall of America, and
Oh, yeah, you've never been?
Never been.
Yeah. We did a Radio Row there. That's where Mutt was did the Tack Dog story.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So we did shows that week. We've been 5 to 9 local. And then the show would end every day. We had nothing to do in Minnesota. Nothing. It was one of the first times I did Barstool. I did it downtown. I did it with Kevin and Casey, and I took a cab, I think, because she was in NBC at that time. We did my friend Casey Smith, who's still my friend, but she's not happy with me right now, but that's life.
Oh.
I went at her the other day. But I thought it was pretty mild. Didn't you think?
She gets that way though.
So,
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
As women do.
women, yeah.
But wasn't there a time too, like during when Gus actually made those videos, she was like offended by like the.
Oh yeah, my when I was doing on Black Friday when I tried to rip off her like in the mirror when she.
I thought she was being playful about
I
it.
think
That's
that,
what
I
I
think she
thought.
was fine with that.
I think she was actually okay with that. I think she was being trying to be playful. Maybe might have come across, but she was okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was, I think. So yeah, we did the shows, and then the show would end at 9. We had nothing to do, and I would walk around the Mall of America, and he'd always be like, "There's 3 Starbucks here," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's huge. It's a huge mall." Wow. He's like, "There's 2 Gaps." I'm like, "Yep." Again, it's just like 3 malls put together. Like, there's going to be 3 Gaps. Is that another Auntie Anne's? Yep. You know it. That was our
20
day.
of those.
That was our day. We'd walk around for 4 hours. They used to have a movie theater there. Not anymore. They have an amusement park
They do.
In the mall.
Yeah.
in the mall.
yeah.
It's a big mall.
Never seen Mighty Ducks?
Tons of Muslims there.
Watch out, Gus.
Gus, be careful. What's that?
I said, watch out, Gus.
That's true. A lot of Muslims. Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah,
Well, they
just
should
be
watch
careful.
out for Gus too.
That's true.
They should.
That's true.
Vague threat.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, the only thing I'd say about Mutt is obviously I went hard on Mutt. I feel bad because I do love Mutt. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. He drives me crazy. It's just the life with Mutt. It's been my life with Mutt for 15 years. Obviously, we're going to get past it. But boy, Coleman took a beating last night.
Oh my God.
It switched
Stand by.
You know what?
so
It's-
quick.
you know what? It's like an inappropriate text, honestly. Like, I don't need your help. No human being needs anybody human less than I need your help.
It wasn't intended to be me.
It just came across like
You lied about a couple.
Mutt and I have been friends for 15 years. Like, we've been through a lot together. There's always like an element of anger, but also like I don't think anybody thinks that Mutt's never gonna be on the show again. It's one of those ones where I'm mad at him and it passes. But Coleman made it became like a very solemn, a very serious moment in the middle of all this.
Well, he's the one that always drops my name into everything and drags
Everything?
me. Yes.
Like what?
Look at his latest Mutt stack. He happens to
I
bring me up.
won't do that.
Exactly.
When? Brings you up how?
He brings me up and blames me for the 9:30, 9 a.m. thing, which like
Well, that was our fault.
That was your fault, wasn't it?
agreed.
Yeah.
But is it necessary to even write about that? He said I've done
What a
hard.
bitch you are.
Is anything necessary
wrong
to
with
write
you?
about, I guess?
I'm just saying.
You asking me if something's necessary in Mutt stack?
Well, and then he brings me up in that tweet too, saying that like, oh, I dislike him or whatever. So that was just me stating my opinion.
also
on
not
it.
afraid to go after me. I mean, let's.
That's exactly the case. He wants to come at me because I'm an easier target, and he knows that many fans will shit on
I
me
think
as
he
well.
also knows that like he deserves some of my anger, but not all of it. Whereas you're like you are piling on.
Yeah, fine. I'd stand by it.
Call him up. He'll talk to us.
All right.
Yeah. I invited him to come in today. He couldn't make it today. Is Bennett maybe is sick or something? I forget.
Hope it feels better.
So Mike Mutnansky, he quote tweeted the show account yesterday and said, "Some fair criticism in here, but being embarrassed about the show or the fans is pure fiction. At least I know where Coleman stands now. Boy, does he dislike me."
Appointment 11, so before 10:45 or try after if you still want to call him. But he never answers his phone.
He's listening.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
We're already in the middle of no bits, okay? So you and I have gone through this for 15 years, whatever. We love each other. We'll be friends. It doesn't matter. Everything passes with us. We know that. So
Sure.
whatever. So, shut up. So Jack Coleman already in the, I don't know, were you listening to the show before or no?
Yeah, but like most people, I fell asleep during that Minnesota story. But yeah.
So Coleman just said, he makes everything about me, Mutt stack, Go ahead, Coleman. Well, the floor. I want to hear you guys kind of work this out. Go ahead.
I just feel like in any recent conversation, it's just had a link to me for some reason, and you're afraid to go at Kirk and instead choose to go at me because I'm a lesser target, and you know that people are willing to pile on, and it's an easier person to attack. Now, I do not dislike you.
Is that why? Is that why you were
that.
criticizing him yesterday because of that, or was it not? It was not. You didn't mean it. Is that you were going after Mutt because Mutt was going after you, or did you believe what you were saying?
I believed what I was saying.
Okay,
I
good.
don't dislike him, which is what I said, and I just wanted this situation to work out because I thought it could, but he didn't want to take any initiative to go ahead and do something for it. And I've offered multiple times to help out in any way.
Wow, the Coleman offer.
I offered to help out on a vlog. I offered to help out with the Kentucky Derby stuff. I wanted to see this work, but instead it's just a frustration thing where it's not going to happen now.
You think Mutt's a loser? If you believe it, say it. Yeah.
I don't think he's a loser. I'm trying to see.
Play both sides here?
No.
Okay, but that answer, Mutt, he thinks you're a loser. Go ahead. The floor is yours, Mutt.
Man, that answer is more boring than his story. That tweet I sent yesterday was my reaction just after listening to the segment at the beginning of the show. And my big take, obviously, Kirk and I fight about stuff all the time. I don't think it was necessary to go line by line. But the first takeaway after Kirk's stuff was, holy shit, Coleman is taking every chance he can to rub my face in it, specifically the Minifan thing, because Kirk knows he's lying when he says that I dislike the Minifans are embarrassed by the show, but he's saying it to hurt me, so I give him some credit for that.
But is that not true? Is that not true?
I think it's true. I think there's. I don't like. Well, next time you're in here, next time you're in here, we'll go over that. We'll go over that. I don't think that you're exactly right about that, but that's fine. Go ahead.
But he brings up being worried, afraid of the network. He knows for a fact I didn't go on with Menor specifically. I don't like Menor. He's been a jerk to me. He's gone after my family. I don't like Menor. I've gone on the network. I'll be on other network shows. That is official. So when he brings that up, he's saying that just to agree with you. He's doing it just to agree with you and to get on your good side because he knows he's struggling in that seat. And that's okay. He wants to reflect to me. Yeah. He wants to. And I get it.
At least I don't have to take money from my parents. Like I'm on my own.
That's not
I
true.
think you do.
That's actually not true.
But
I
take
don't.
money from your parents. That's all you've done. Is take money.
That's not true though. That's not true.
It's not. It's what part's that? So you've not been afforded some luxuries in life because of the money that your family's giving you.
Yes, but not recently am I taking $20 from my dad, like at any given time.
You just said recently the car you were driving was paid for by your parents.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm going to the DMV today because it's not going to be paid for them anymore, and I have to do all that now.
Okay, congratulations, you're becoming an adult.
Okay.
Again, this goes back to you're deflecting onto me. Because on a
You're
daily
deflecting
basis,
onto me, Mutt. That is the whole thing here. You are deflecting onto me.
Hold on, go. Go ahead. You can go after. Go ahead, Mutt.
No, I get why he's doing it. I'd probably do it too if I was sitting in that seat and that was happening every single day. But I mean, that was my initial takeaway.
So you think? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. You think Coleman's failing in his job? That's what you were saying.
I said struggling. I don't want to say fail.
Okay.
It's not. If it's a pass fail, he's definitely passing, but he's struggled. And so I become an easy target. I've been a target for you. Been a target for everybody. I'm okay being the big loser. That's fine. But now he's doing it too. And listening to him yesterday pile on and lie about the Minifan thing, that pissed me off yesterday.
Yeah, he loves to throw that line out there so he can get the Minifans back on his side again and go back again at the easy target. That's me.
Because you're being disingenuous about it.
I'm not.
Too.
I stand by what I said. I do not dislike you. I wanted this to work out.
Your idea was that I love Gus and I'm glad he's there today. Gus wanted to go to a pizza place and watch me eat a piece of pizza after Dave Portnoy did. That made no sense.
Pretty dumb idea, I guess.
It was.
Let's not do that, Gus. Coleman reached out to do a vlog about a day in the life. It sounds so boring. A day at the track sounds interesting. A day.
We don't know what you do in your day to day.
But it's boring.
Exactly. So let's see.
No, I do think. I think that's a little bit of you, Mutt. Like I don't want to put back the curtain a little bit. Like you don't like doing stuff like you don't like doing stuff like that.
I don't want Cole in my house or Gus in my house. Yes, I don't want those guys.
Can I come?
You want Justin in your house or no?
Justin, yeah. Justin hates my godmother who's dead, so he's
That's true. Okay. Anything else, Coleman?
What happened?
I just think that he's doing the same exact thing that he's saying I'm doing to him by using him as an easy target. I think he's consistently using me as an easy target because he knows it's a good way to get him with the Minifans.
What did he say specifically, Mutt, other than that yesterday? Was there something else or no?
Well, when you brought up the good weekend thing, rubbed my face, and I said, yeah, he's reliving the old days. It's an inside joke. That
is true. That is. I mean, I don't do that.
Okay, and I do. I didn't say you did.
What does that have to do with Coleman? What does that have to do with Coleman?
Because he kept parroting things you were saying, but he was doing it specifically because he knows that I'm an easy target for him, and he can't go back after you. So what does he do? He goes after me.
So you think Coleman was being completely? He's just full of shit. Yes, you're just taking a side because it was easy.
I think he's looking at any chance right now to rub my face in it, which I didn't think was fair. I thought a couple of shows ago when they weren't prepared to go, I bailed the show out. He never said thank you for that. Like, so I helped him out too along the way, and he never did no thank you for that.
And the 9 o'clock thing too.
I was only a half hour early for 45 minutes early. Got a huge fight at home. Great, thanks. But he apologized. He did apologize.
Okay. Anything else, Justin? You're sort of on the outside of this, but yet you understand both perspectives.
Yeah, I think it's just the obvious case where they're both have issues with you, but would rather.
What issue would Coleman have with me?
I have zero issue.
Mud I can see. I mean, I stand by everything I said, but I don't.
I should say
everything you said. You stand by all that. Okay.
Yeah, I do. What? I do. What do you want me to say? I do.
What wouldn't he stand by, Mud?
Okay. Hold on.
Karmansky fighting for his life right now, by the way. It's Mutt's arguing with Coleman about
It's actually Bennett. We're gonna hold Bennett.
I beg your pardon.
I'll be upstairs in a bit.
Ben Manansky's he's got an iron lung right now, and Mutt's freaking fighting with Jack Coleman about $20.
I'll be right up, buddy. We're leaving in a little bit. Sorry.
All right.
Hello?
Go ahead. Go be with your son.
No, what did Justin say? I have heard Justin.
Justin said he agrees with Coleman.
No.
Oh, okay.
On what?
Justin said that both you and Coleman are mad at me and you're taking it on each other. You, I can see being mad at me after yesterday, though I said I stand by it.
I'm mad at you with things you said yesterday, because I think you said you're purposely getting under my skin, which again, you're very good at that. But I think some of that stuff was really unfair. I'm not taking advantage of anybody, and you know that.
Are you as uncomfortable as you are in Atlanta right now? Or are you okay? Are you comfortable?
That was. You were right about some things. If I heard somebody on your show say over and over again they had this thing coming up and not have it, I would be ripping them too. Like that.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
100% fair. 100% fair. Pouty about the Atlanta thing, totally fair. I should have called you out the air and talked to you about some stuff. I didn't do that. But that I'm taking advantage of someone, I'm embarrassed by it. That you're just saying that to get me annoyed.
I would never do that. Why? But why would Coleman? So what do you think Coleman? What is Coleman mad at me about, Justin? He's taking on Mutt.
I don't think he's mad at you. I just think he's just trying to. I mean, he kind of goes with the way the wind blows.
That's true. Yeah. Right.
Oh, you think?
Right. Coleman's got that bitch face that everyone hates. I'm gonna get tweeted that face about 40 times today.
I can't see him.
Well, you know what it is. You okay, Coleman?
I'm perfectly fine. I just think Mutt's completely whiffing on this opportunity, and
but also like
all you did was try and help him out, and yet he comes
Coleman.
on here and just shits all over the fact
About
that
time somebody says it. Thank you, Coleman. I have your back on that. What's that, Justin?
But also, can't you just be like, I don't care? Like Mutt's not like related. Like we all want the best for each other, but like if
I don't care, that's the thing. He just keeps bringing me up, so I responded.
I don't think he brings you up that much, Coleman.
He brought me up in that tweet
in the Mutt stack.
Well, yeah, he brought you up in response to listening to the show.
Yes, because that was how I felt, and that's what I was stating. Like I was just stating.
I think Mutt thinks you stink at the job, and he won't say it.
Yeah, well, at least I have a job.
Well, that's not the point, though. What's that, Mutt? Good.
It's the lame Coleman comeback. It's just at least they have a job.
Right.
Yeah, nothing better than the lame Mutt comeback of repeating a comeback.
Gus, can you just go replace him, please? Can you go back in there?
Oh, you love that. You like Gus way more than me too. That's a fact.
Jesus, Coleman.
You were always at his back. It was never mine.
Yes, he's way more playful. He's not as like you can joke.
Playful? What am I, a fucking toy?
Well, you understand what he means by that?
The exact opposite. No, you're not playful. You're not in on the joke. Like you take everything so seriously, get so sensitive, and you take no criticism. Like I think I speak for many people when I say
I believe it now.
Struggling in that spot.
All right, let me ask you this: since your dick's out, should I fire Coleman and replace him with somebody else who's more playful?
Gus has proven he can't handle it, so that's not going to work.
Okay, then should I find somebody else? Mick?
Well, Nick's not playful.
Okay. So then who should? So you're dumping all over Coleman. Who should have the job? Coleman?
Mutt's just trying to get the job. Is basically what it is. At the end of the day.
You think Mutt wants that job?
I guess he learned he doesn't want to.
He can't work. He can't work for me. It's so terrifying. Yeah. He can't handle it. Jesus Christ! All right. Good. All right. We'll see you later. We'll see you there next week. Goodbye. There you go, Mike Manansky.
Genius.
Oof. How would you score? Who's a genius?
You.
These two guys? Did I miss something? How would you score that one from a boxing perspective?
I'd go 10-8 Mutt.
50-10 Mutt.
Justin?
10-9 Mutt.
Yeah, 10-9, 10-8, 10. Yeah.
I just don't disagree with the you're too good to go on the Minute Fan shows. Like you made it pretty clear from the beginning. It was I don't want to do anything with Menners. Went on the rundown. He's going to do other shows that he said. It's not that he doesn't like the network.
He hates
It's like
Manners,
he
huh?
hates Manners.
Who can blame him?
Not alone.
No, that's
So
true.
is his? I was going to ask him. Is his Derby thing back on?
Sure, if he wants to do it, he can do it.
Sweet.
If he wants to, if he doesn't want to, I don't want him. Again, I want to make him uncomfortable. I can be really mean. I was mean.
Have
in
all
Atlanta.
It would be
Been
good if
lifted.
Coleman produced it for him.
Still would.
Coleman produce it for him. You can say about Coleman. He'll produce it for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But he'll find some other excuse and whatever. And the Big A, was that his name?
Big A,
The
yep.
guy who's the scam artist. Yeah. How do you feel about that, Coleman? That argument?
It's fine. It's just I still don't understand what the fuck he's doing. Like, these opportunities don't just come up like that.
Well, I mean, but to be fair, Jeff D. Low weighing in, of course.
He's another one.
To be,
Whoa!
what do you mean?
He was quick to jump on Mutt's side. Gus too, for that matter. Fuck you, Gus.
Yeah, really,
what the
Gus.
fuck
I think
was
guys
that
are
about?
bros.
Nah, Mutt's always had my back though. As he said, Mutt always had my back. I gotta have Mutt's back.
And I didn't have your fucking back.
If Mutt was a girl, would you call him Manansky or no? Or is he not earn that?
Maybe
Or
just
no?
ski.
Gross.
Ski?
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Well, in fairness, Mutt doesn't have a job at Barstool, though.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get your point. It frustrates me, too. But I had a realization yesterday afternoon. I'm not going to worry about Mutt's. If Mutt doesn't want to work, don't work. I'm not his governor. I'm not his father. Whatever. Like, I'm not going to. If I given him money in the past, I'm not going to get into that. But like, it's not my job to. If Mutt doesn't want to work, he shouldn't have to work. That's up to his family.
It's a free country.
Whatever. Correct. Yeah. If he wants to, but I guess just what I would say is my work is paying for him not to work,
yes.
or it was at least. He was
Was,
collecting
6
money from me, while he wasn't working.
I got this.
But
guy.
then
that was
couldn't
free
you
work.
also say that him working with you is working to pay for that? Like with Mike.
What?
Like you said, your work is paying for him not to work. Or
It was
you're talking about
unemployment.
Oh, okay.
Yes. What do you think I was talking about?
Well, unemployment's over.
Well, no, but I'm saying it did. So think
Well,
about Mike. Like, look,
blame the fucking politicians.
like, am I watching the Blind Mike Project? I mean, sure. Yes, of course I am. What I'm saying is he's built it on. He was resisting that yesterday. A bunch of them in the fans, sure, but he's built it on his own.
It is wild. You go into like a live stream on a
There's
Sunday.
like 600 people watching.
and
Yeah.
None of them are like Kirk's.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's
best
built
or
something, a little
anything like that.
comedy thing
Yeah,
on
it's
his
cool.
own. Like, it's really good. I don't think Muttstack is going to do that. I just don't. He's going to disagree and he'll do his, but I mean, I just don't.
Well, the problem is that like Mike actually like actively went out and got into these different worlds of Carl and all these
Correct.
different
Yeah,
things.
he's like
I
Tits McGee there in Texas, whatever her name is, the
Lauren
the
Compton.
giggling titster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
I just don't see that.
Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate that.
I just don't see that there's a world where like Muttstack.
Of course not.
Breathe.
Of course not.
But that's the thing is Muttstack is something that can translate to Barstool where you could do a blog. That's just the Muttstack blog and have that be part of your proposition to Dave. Like you can do that.
The only way
as a
Dave's going to
blog.
hire Mutt is if Mutt looks stupid and does something stupid. In
do
the
it.
world of horse, I agree. In the world of horse racing, but he's not. But Mutt doesn't want to do that because he doesn't want to look silly. That's what it comes down to. And I'm not going to. That annoyed me yesterday. I'm not going to allow it to annoy me today. If Mutt doesn't want to, that's up to him. That's up to him. Right? I mean,
Yeah,
I have no control. What am I going to do? Yell at him for not working? It doesn't want to work. Doesn't want. You know, Gus, it doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
You've done everything you can for him. I just see it as like if it was me, obviously I would. And it's like, all right, go on the name show and pitch yourself to Dave Portnoy. If he laughs in your face and kicks you out,
It's a win.
Like I guess I
is a
agree.
win.
I
No.
agree, but you could see it as like I don't even want to go through that.
But why?
I guess, but it
I don't know.
starts
There's different
with him
people. Yeah.
But I get frustrated because I think Mutt at Barstool is better than I don't even know what percentage of people they have there. Like I use Hannah Cook as an example because she's
Well,
low hanging fruit. She hasn't put out anything
right.
in 9 months.
That's true.
Like you pay Mutt whatever you pay him. He pays guys just to blog like that. Barstool Tate, who's terrible by the way. And
His blogs get read though.
they
Get read. Top blogger. I saw the email last week.
He's
or
a
the week
good
before.
blogger, but
Yeah.
Dave used to pay him just to do that.
Right.
So like,
Well, yeah. I mean,
you can pitch.
But also,
something. That's
he's a hustler
frustrating
though.
part.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's not. That's not Mutt. Mutt's not the hustler, and he hates him in the fans.
We're still not allowed to tweet Mutt to Barstool.
But why would you? He doesn't want it. I don't get it. That guy Red did. I blocked him. You can't.
Then he came back.
Yeah, but you can't. Well, it's not Coleman Sweet. Coleman Sweet really disgusted me. To have Coleman think he like I'm gonna help out Kirk Minahan here.
That's not what I thought.
His response.
That's not what I thought. at
Coleman's
all.
response. Oh, this is gonna make me sick.
Don't dislike you at all. Just feel like you're whiffing on what could be an amazing opportunity after Kirk stuck his neck out for you time and time again.
Yeah, I really stuck my neck out for him. What did I do?
You did.
I wouldn't say-
You kept
Shut up, Justin.
You kept
Don't criticize me, Justin. Go ahead.
You kept saying
Careful.
to Dave. You brought it up on the Unnamed show, which is doing really well.
It is doing
And,
really well.
and you're talking about Mutt for the first 5 minutes. Like that alone should be
There's
more than
bravery
enough.
there. I'll go for it. I didn't think of it that way. Justin disagrees with my bravery, my friendship, and my loyalty, but Justin's a Discord guy.
That's not what I was. I think there are times.
Just remember that.
And
Justin's-
Justin had turned down jobs to you because he didn't want to work for you.
Thank you, Gus. Right. Thank you. So Justin's loyalty is I'm more of a Coleman
It turns
guy.
quick in here.
Coleman's
Really
a loyal guy. Justin's like Justin's a me guy.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Well, you always got to look out for yourself.
You don't care about
Loyalty
you don't care
is
about me or
everything.
the show, really. You care about yourself.
Oh
first.
yeah, I don't have breakdowns when I feel like you're in a tough position or anything like
I
that.
mean, I said you got this job. I mean, you haven't done shit. You're due for a breakdown at least.
Oh, I like had a breakdown when you did that mini golf thing. Like on the ride home, it was like traumatic. Like if you really want to like hear about this,
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm seeing that zit. It's unbelievable. That zit is flying around today. You're
like,
loyal to that.
It kind of moves a little.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. What's going on with
Go
it?
from I don't know. I think I might have. I got something on the back of my neck.
You might have
here,
cancer, maybe.
too. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cancer.
dying Justin would be wild.
I do have
on the
fair
show.
skin.
Yeah, skin cancer. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
So when you go out, how much do you apply on in the summer?
What's your
Oh,
SPF?
you're not gonna like
I'm
this.
fucked.
What? You don't, what?
I don't really go outside. Well, no.
What are you
I
talking
don't.
about?
I don't really put on sunscreen.
Like you're at Saco. Let's say we're at Saco this summer. I presume we will be.
I burn, baby, burn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just be careful. I don't put it. I have my mom's like I actually never wear it. I don't need it. But you get like sun poisoning.
I brown
which is
up
the
decently.
worst.
I had the
that's
worst case of sun poisoning on my arm. One time when I worked at the Xfinity Center, I was off there and I wore a basketball jersey, which
Yeah.
I do landscaping, and I got like these giant blisters on. It was I went to the hospital.
I used to go tanning.
Really?
Yeah.
Back in your bad boy day? Yeah. Well, yeah. You're a different guy then.
Yeah.
Sun tanning down in Providence, was that the name of it?
Yeah, they offered like a free month once. I went. I got.
You love that guy. Look how happy you are with that piece of information.
It's the Rhode Island College.
Well, one
connection.
second before we get that sun tanning's for. I mean, Coleman criticizing you as a friend.
Oh, it's
That's fucked up.
Everybody's turning on
if
everybody.
we're gonna have to, if I'm gonna have to choose between Mutt and Coleman, I'm gonna go Mutt.
That's a fucking dick move.
That is a
Like,
strange. Why is that? Because of Mutt's history with me and
like,
how
what
long?
the fuck?
You feel like you've known Mutt longer because of like
Yeah.
the old show and stuff.
Between that and Mutt's always had my back, and us
Gus, Coleman's not always had your back.
As Coleman said, Mutt's a loser, I'm a loser, us losers got to stick together.
Coleman gave
I
you
don't
money.
think
at
you're a
one point.
loser.
Coleman to give you money. Here's a good point.
No, Coleman's a great guy, but I'm a Mutt guy too.
So where do you rank between the three? Who do you hate the most? What is this, Justin?
Jesus Christ.
This is a burn I had on my arm.
We're trying to do the show here, Justin.
Pretty bad.
Gus, Jeff, Mutt. Who do you hate the most to the least?
Most to least.
Can I predict or no?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Mutt, Jeff, Gus. You don't hate Gus. How can you hate Gus?
No.
He's brain dead, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Most to least. So
Do you get on the plane early because you're?
I wish.
You should be able to.
I wish.
You should definitely be. You have a what seat? What row are you in?
I have no clue yet. I got to look at the.
What a way to go through life. It
It's
must be
awesome.
so great.
It is awesome.
That must be actually
Sunday
really
brunch, Saturday
Freak out
brunch.
before.
Like,
So
what do you have-
Sunday, so you're flying back Sunday?
Yeah.
Providence to Minneapolis.
No, we going from Logan to Newark to Minneapolis.
You can't get a direct flight to Minneapolis? Non-stop?
We're going
There's a fucking million flights to Minneapolis.
Oh, you know,
They
cheaper
fly
way.
direct out of Providence.
Cheaper way.
Spirit?
Oh yeah.
No, not like
yeah.
Definitely
Delta.
Spirit.
Delta?
no, I have a feeling
Sun count.
What? You feeling
people
what?
are going to be getting some tweets after these planes, these flights.
What do you mean?
There's someone in Gus's life who likes to voice their displeasure with their
oh, yeah, that's true. Oh,
Ticket
no.
was $79, but fuck you guys.
Go after Spirit. Gee, I forgot about that. So, Newark, oh, that sounds like a dreadful trip, Gus.
But it's only like 50 minutes in Newark. Quick on off.
All right. I hate that, though. Well, okay. All right. So, go ahead. Is that the right order or no?
No. Most to least, I would go.
Most?
Right now, Gus is kind of fucking up there. Like that pisses me off.
Take
But
your
it's
emotions
brain
out of it.
damage.
Take your
I know.
emotions out of
Okay, no, go ahead. To be
no,
honest.
fine.
Be honest.
Like
He goes
Gus
for the
would
easier
normally-
target. It's the easier target out of me and out of the three of us.
you think
though.
Mutt's on
Who's in
easy
that?
target?
I mean, it's
Or Jeff? Jeff's a...
Mud
Jeff
is
will get some
weirdly
pushback.
actually the least to me.
You hate Jeff more than Mutt.
Yes. Wow. I don't like the quickness that he was ready to jump
the commissioner.
on Mutt's
Yeah,
side.
if the commissioner's listening or watching, he should call in. But yeah, all right. So good. So Gus, you hate Gus. You hate Gus the most.
I don't like people just jumping ship like that when I've given no real reason for that.
Do you like Coleman?
I like Coleman.
Okay. So then
He's a Mutt guy.
This is
I'm
shocking.
a Mutt guy.
you're a Mutt guy.
Yeah.
I appreciate his honesty.
Yeah.
You're a Mutt guy over me.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to see.
Let's not
I'm
get crazy
I'm
here.
just trying to see. I'm just trying to figure out where you rank. Where would you, if you were Justin, if you were Coleman right now, how would you rank it?
Between Jeff, Gus,
Mutt and Gus.
am I putting myself in Coleman's mind or just as me?
try and do that. Yeah.
I'd probably go hate Gus the most.
Really? Oh,
Mutt the
I
second
can't hate
most, and
Gus.
then
Even though
Jeff-
it was drove me crazy, I could never hate him.
I'm shocked that Gus is not like least in all of these.
Yeah, how can you hate this guy? Look at him.
He was,
I don't.
he was least at the start of the show.
I know. And then he said one.
Do you understand Coleman's perspective at all? Or
I
not?
do. I understand it.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Gus is probably the least on. I don't hate anyone really.
I know, but I was asking. Okay. You don't hate anybody?
Justin.
I like. Hey, Kamala Harris.
I hear that.
Leave her
I hear
alone.
that.
She's America's mom.
Mama.
Next president of the United States in 4 years, hopefully. God willing, right, Justin?
Oh, watch out. No.
No?
Raimondo.
yeah.
Secretary, U.S. Commerce Secretary Raimondo.
China.
That's your next president?
That's who
She was on
they're-
60
they're-
Minutes.
Oh,
They're poison up.
okay.
Who's this?
She was the former governor of Rhode Island who.
Oh, did you get in trouble too, or no? Didn't she have some?
No. Well, she's about to get in trouble
What is it? Because of the.
all the problems with the DOT. There was a
Right, that's
there was a
what I-
campaign in 2018 that
That's
tried
what I
to
thought.
explain that, and
That's
everyone's
what I
like, "We're
thought.
crazy."
Right. I knew there was something going on.
Just saying.
Okay. So
That's
you
Gus
hate
the
this guy?
politics guy.
That bumped him up.
Yeah. It's impossible. It's
I can't.
impossible. I mean, you guys spent time together. It's
Yeah.
I
But
think
yet,
this-
you turned your back on
That's
Coleman
what
when
I'm
he was in
saying.
his low moment.
It's
It's tough.
Gus-
Tough business. Tough show.
Gotta-
Tough show.
gotta
I
stick with
think
Mutt.
this all started with a whole like you to Coleman, like, what do you think of Mutt? And it was like,
Yeah. I mean, do you stand by your Mutt
I will
statements?
go back
Yes.
through the records.
And it's not because I
That's where it started.
don't like him. It's because it's
I don't
just-
think you like him anymore.
No, I do. It's just an overall frustration because I know what it takes to get that opportunity, and to just completely whiff on it is incredibly stupid for him to do when he has no other actual plans.
But here's the thing.
What does it take?
I understand your perspective because I understand your anger. But I've thought about this a lot the last day or so because I do love Mutt. He's like my little brother. Like, what do you care if he doesn't care?
I don't. But then
What are you
he-
laughing at?
I just got a text message from someone that says I can see Gus's balls off his shorts.
Is that true or no?
I don't know.
Is that possible or no?
No, these are
No?
impossible. They got the built-in liners.
Impossible.
You hate this guy, Coleman.
Nah, he's good. He's
He
good.
immediately just
No
hates him
golf in
down.
Minnesota?
He's good.
Oh, unfortunately,
No disc
nothing.
golf even.
Nah, I want to, but
Yeah, sure.
for
well,
it.
nothing. There's
dreams.
nothing close by.
Are you staying in downtown Minneapolis?
Yeah, we're saying there's a hotel everyone got. So
5-star.
I have no clue.
How about these friends when they see you for the first time?
It's gonna be.
You said he's going in as the draft expert.
Well, no, I'm not going in as the draft expert.
Oh, 'cause the NFL draft.
Yeah, so they got a brewery, like rented a room out in the brewery, and they're gonna put on a
Nice.
projector. So
For-
I'll be
oh, Thursday night.
on Thursday night. Yeah, so
That's a big night.
I'll be the only Patriots fan there. So.
Right. They'll be picking probably early.
If-
You never know, but I'm saying if
Yeah.
things go,
I still think it's gonna be Drake May, but
you do.
I do. I want Marvin Harrison Jr. and then,
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that.
but
I think I'm going to take that penis guy. I think I'm going to trade down.
trade down for
saying that?
Penix.
Yeah.
It's
Penix.
just too
They're
injured.
gonna get those Michigan.
He's old and
throwback
injured.
vibes.
It's like Brandon Weeden.
He's old?
vibes. Isn't he like 24, 25?
Oh, is he really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I don't know anything. So, okay. I don't know. I like to see him trade down, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, damn straight.
I'll be in Chicago. I'll be broing it out. Live view.
Yeah, what
be
is
watching.
that? You know more details about that? Like,
Not a thing.
okay.
Nothing. I know when
Be
it is.
interesting.
Late that afternoon. I don't know what's going on. Hank gave me the details after trivia last night. I think our match is on tonight.
It
believe.
hasn't been announced.
Okay, it's against KFC's team. They're the worst team in the league. I called this game the Wedgemere special. If I lose this game, I'm live streaming from Wedgemere after the game. I will kill myself if I lose this. I'm just letting people know. I'm not giving it away. But yeah, I will say they play well, so just keep an eye on that.
If I see you go live at 7:01,
You never know.
Get in my
You never know.
Is that a hint at Rico's performance last night on Twitter?
I thought it was hinted Clemens' performance.
Lots of hints.
What, Clemmer's performance?
Well, because we didn't know who you were playing, and you said like,
Oh,
Clemens said
no.
that-
No, I think we knew it was
No.
KFC.
Okay, I think I said at the end of the show yesterday it was Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. mean, I know you're busy telling me about Spider-Man 4, but I did mention it during the show.
It's exciting.
It was a great note. It's a story that's will never go away. What was I going to say? Mutt. I forget.
I didn't realize there'd be so much hatred between Coleman and Gus going in tonight.
I think it's done. I think it's over now.
It'd be your own.
I think the Jeff D. Lowe thing is
That's an interesting
yeah,
one.
that's
That's
hard.
Like there's some actual
Jeff D. Lowe likes Coleman, hates him on the show. Hates him on the show. But likes that he hates him. You know how it is. Like he likes that he hates him so much on the show.
Oh yeah,
Like he doesn't want Coleman gone, but he hates Coleman.
see, that's good, Coleman.
He was fascinated by what was Coleman's terrible take yesterday?
First grade.
Oh, the
teacher.
lighting themselves on fire one.
It's very true.
He's like, how come people why don't people light themselves on fire? Like, that whole thing.
Like, I don't think that's gonna be trendy anymore.
He's like, Coleman's like, back in the old days, like in the history books, it was awesome. It was epic when people did it back then.
It was.
In China.
Yes.
when the
Well, I'm
months did
thinking
it.
of like.
Would you have called Joan of Arc if he dated her?
Yeah, I mean, if that's her
Yeah.
last, I don't know. Is that her last name?
Yeah, her middle name's Of and her last name's Arc.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's not.
Jesus,
Unless her
of
family
Nazareth.
is Arc. It's like Joan of Arc.
Right.
Family.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Third of my
Can
kind
I
or
ask
whatever.
how the?
Oh, if it was Princess Diana, they don't really have a last name.
Isn't it like
Diana.
Winchester or whatever?
I think it was.
She's Duchess of
I think her name
Winchester
was.
or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's like
her
the
family last
title.
name was Spencer.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay. But like they don't have last names, right? Like Kate doesn't have. Well, Kate Middleton's not alive, but if she was alive, she wouldn't have a last name. Right?
That's
I mean,
gone quiet.
Harry.
Of course, it's gone quiet.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah.
Message boards have not gone quiet, but yeah.
No.
Ooh.
I was back in 2 days ago. I hopped in for half an hour. It's getting a little sad now. Yeah, it's getting a little weak now.
This is weird.
Go ahead.
Her name is Catherine with a C, but it's
That's
Kate
my-
with a K.
I know it's weird. Yeah.
No, Catherine with a C is fine.
No, I know. But yeah, I
Edgy.
don't really understand that. Yeah, I don't get that.
Is it like a
either.
pope where you got to pick your name?
What do you mean? Become like a king or queen?
Yeah, if I became like Prince, I wouldn't be Prince Justin. I would be Prince.
That'd be a great romantic comedy. They could remake that one with Julia Stiles. You remember it was The Prince and Me?
I do not know
Yeah.
that one.
Yes, yeah,
I'm a
sure.
big rom com guy.
I'm not a big Julia Stiles guy, but go ahead.
Like, do you get to like pick your name? Like, you know how like
I
Pope
think so.
It's like your history teachers
I
didn't like
think
his
so.
name, so he
is
went-
King Henry actually? Is
Any thoughts on the Lindy Ruff coming back to the Sabres?
It's fine. I mean,
Did you text Mr. A about that?
I don't have Mr. Guptill's number,
You don't?
but
Yeah,
I
exactly.
should go and say hi.
Joel.
You think he's still there?
He definitely is. Yeah,
I'm sure I'd be really excited to see you walk.
he
in
actually
that
lives
school.
in. Never mind.
Jesus
Never
Christ!
mind. I was gonna say he lives in a town that we might be in right now, and we always thought it was crazy that he would commute from Watertown to Foxborough every day. And here I am commuting to.
There you go. There you go.
Full circle.
Oh, there you go.
Great meet.
All right, what else is going on? What do you got, Pat? I'm sure you have notes. No?
How did your homeroom teacher tell you that her first kiss was Charlie Pluth? Like, how does that come up in
I'm just feeling inappropriate.
inappropriate
I
setting?
thought so
yeah.
at the time too, but
Yeah,
I still think so.
well, she said that like Charlie Puth.
It didn't happen.
Well,
but yeah.
she said that Charlie Puth was like a family friend, that he lies about his music, and that he wasn't
What?
he wasn't actually bullied or anything in high school.
I think Charlie Puth should be more appreciated, honestly.
Unless Montante was shaking him down for
should be a
a
bigger
couple
artist.
He
coins.
should be a bigger
He
artist.
shook,
Yeah.
he shook me down, that's for sure.
But and then she was like, "Yeah, we were close. He was my actually funny story. He was my first kiss or whatever."
I believe Coleman was told that because young high school teachers
Yeah,
are
they-
very inappropriate with high school boys.
Hey, an all boys school. you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a girl, obviously.
Yeah.
Attractive or no?
Just kissing
Young,
celebrities.
young,
Young.
if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
when you're in an all guys school, it's like,
Right.
You went to an all guy. Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Yeah. It's all coming together. What other notes do you have? I'm sure you have a bunch of show notes.
I would like to give my. Would you mind if I give my thoughts on Mick and Al?
Oh,
It's a
no,
little,
sure.
little aged.
No, sure. No, it's fine. I'd like to hear as a Mick. Well, you're friends with Mick now.
I told him at
Friendships are getting
what's it
better
called night at the pop punk night. I told him what my issue was. That everything.
what? Oh, the thing at Foxborough?
At Foxborough, yeah,
Yeah.
I told him. I go, my issue with him was everything he was bitching at me for, saying I was so shitty for. He was doing the same shit.
Before Pat gives his thoughts, what are your thoughts on Mick and Al?
I mean, it's.
You have an older brother.
I have two.
Two, right?
Yeah, so it's.
Rocky
I can understand. Like I see where Mick's coming from, and
You're
Al.
Team Al.
Oh, I'm Team Al.
Yeah,
100%.
go ahead.
Yeah, so it is the bigger brother's job to put you in a blender,
Got to do that.
and you just got to learn to kind of get over it. I mean, me and my middle brother did not talk for like 4 or 5 years.
That's a military guy, or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then even like now, it's just randomly like, hey, you're alive, good.
That's a brutal text.
I mean, there are, like I think that too. Like obviously, I have a brother
Yeah.
that I don't talk to. It's like do we have to talk to each other because we both came out of the same like, fucking canal. Like, Why? Who makes these rules? I don't know.
No, and then me and the older one are fine now. We got into a fist fight on Christmas, and then
Commissioner?
Can I just say, you just interrupted. Me and the older brother are fine now. We got into a fist fight.
How long ago was that?
It was about Christmas.
Christmas 2010.
The seat.
Oh.
Yeah, he took a
Oh
seat.
yeah, years ago.
You're
Yeah,
drinking seat.
but you guys are okay. There's
good now.
the post carrier,
Yeah.
right? You work
Oh,
for the
yeah, he works. He does
post
like,
office.
He fixes the machines at the post office now.
right. Yeah. Okay. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, I was a little behind. I'm editing this Team Minahan match sharing tonight.
Oh, good. It's a good one. It's an interesting one. Yeah. Yeah. Does Rico? How does Rico sound on it? Does he sound okay or no? Chris Clemmer with a guest appearance.
Sounds about as horrible as you'd imagine.
Okay, good. It's about right for
And
him.
if anyone's hoping you hear Chris Clemmer yelling every now and then, you'll get that tonight.
Yeah, we're round 11. Yeah. Yeah. Do the 3-man drill. We'll do the weave, and I'll be out there in 2 minutes.
Did it from basketball.
Coleman, go ahead. This is Coleman's air. Trying to get through Coleman's enemies.
He's angry
here
today.
today.
He's very
angry.
mad.
He's feisty.
I just don't like people jumping quickly off ship and being on someone's
Was
side.
he on ship? Was he ever on your ship?
I mean, Mud is like Mud and I just had this 2-month run of you can't be surprised. And I've openly said I hate KMS. Jack Coleman of the Jersey Shore, great guy. Liked him since I met him. Great guy. KMS Coleman, I don't like KMS Coleman.
Good.
Two different people.
Good.
It's the Minnesota story all over again.
What the fuck does that mean?
He likes you, but it's just not working out.
Let me read you I will not give up my source here. Let me give you, Jeff, a text I got. First of all, Coleman was compared twice yesterday by people I know to Ripley, Mr. Ripley. I call him the untalented Mr. Ripley, but yes, you get two comparisons. I will not give up my source on this one. I would just say he's listed as penis head in my text.
Oh, him too fucking chiming in.
This is Coleman's first real time in the fire. I said, how do you think it'll go? Clemmer asked. I said, he'll survive. I had your back, Coleman.
Not publicly.
I think so. Who, me?
Oh, I thought you meant Clemmer.
See, that's
What?
the thing,
My
though.
bad. I thought you meant Clemmer.
That's where Mutt's right.
One second, Jeff. Jeff, one second. I'm sorry. Clemmer, I think so too. He's perhaps the most adaptable person I've ever met. I don't think that's a compliment. I texted to him, because listen, I'll say, he'll bury me in his next job if he has to. Has some Curtis in him. I wrote to Clemmer. He wrote, it's half a joke, but he's not the same guy I worked with, Clemmer said. He's got some Ripley in him. A lot, you'd say.
I don't.
You weren't going to give away who it
He's
was.
a sociopath.
What is Ripley?
Talented Mr. Ripley. He's a sociopath.
I still don't get that.
Is that Believe It or Not?
What?
No.
The Matt
Jesus
Damon movie.
Christ.
The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Sorry, yeah.
Jeez, I'm surrounded by idiots. But the point is, Clemmer was burying you as well, Coleman.
Yeah, I know. He publicly did on Twitter too.
Wow. So, but that's Jeff. That's back to your theme, though. Is that people are always saying to me, Kelly Keegs as well. There are two Colemans. Is that what you're saying, Jeff?
Yeah, but I also think too, and I'll give Coleman a positive take here. I think if Coleman took shit better, he would infuriate people to no end in a way that he'd come out on top every single time.
He did kind of at the beginning there.
No, but he pushed back.
Don't
He
be
was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "What am I, a toy?" Which is an odd reference, but he is a comment. But that was odd. But no, like I actually like if he didn't have those quick, he's always so quick and snippy. Like, "Oh fuck you," "Oh yeah, really?" Like if he just took it,
You get a little
mad.
pouty face, Coleman. Yeah, but you got to remember this too, Jeff. Like he's a young guy.
It's almost like I do it so much that it's kind of on purpose.
Don't do
If
that.
that's just going to click for him, though, it's going to roll.
But
It's going to roll.
hold
off
on.
for him.
Coleman just said the reason maybe I do that's on purpose. That face. Like, what's the payoff of that?
I don't really know.
Don't make me turn on you. You want to lose me?
No. I don't
What is
really. I don't really know if there's a purpose behind
Just
it. But
that's bad, right?
It's just don't. If you're doing that, don't say.
That's not a purpose.
gross.
You're a pouty guy.
I don't know if I'm pouty though.
You are pouty.
You're pouty. It's okay. You're a pouty guy. Sometimes you get a little pow face.
I'm typically a very jovial person.
I agree, but you get a little sensitive. But this is different than
KMS Coleman. This is what I'm saying. He is a very
Fucking Minifan of the year.
he's a very like at the live show. Really enjoy like off air, not on the show. Like very enjoyable to be around all that. And then he gets in that booth. Except for the time he was saying his face when I was in studio with I gotta wipe his name from my memory. Mayo.
yes.
That was a great face. I will say that was an all time face. Yeah.
So what you're saying is you need all right. So but will that real Jack? But who's the real Jack Coleman? That's the question.
Great question.
We're gonna continue to find out.
Are we?
I sure hope so.
That I kind of like.
I sure
I
hope
kind of
so.
like that. Like,
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So match tonight. It's a good match tonight, I think.
And it is. But it's also very evident tonight that no matter what happens, good or bad, it's a different type of match. Because you guys are going in against a team that has not won since May of last year. No, April of last year. No matter what, you get the same Bosco. It doesn't matter the conditions, the year, the location.
It doesn't. Harry Minahan's a big Rico guy because he loves saying that Rico is the reason why we won the title. And I said, Rico's 49th in the league in scoring this year. And Harry's like, obviously that's a mistake. I was like, we could do
someone else's stat.
Yes.
his birthday, I'll check the math on his
Thank you.
behalf today.
You saw the Rico shot last night in the basketball game, right?
Clutch.
Yeah, great buzzer beater. That was huge. Yeah,
massive.
good for him.
Yeah, championship game. He steps up in big spots. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you guys.
There you go. The Commissioner, Jeff Tulo. Who you don't even hate either, Coleman. You don't hate anybody.
It's really hard to.
You should hate Mutt.
But that never came from hate towards Mutt.
Just trying to make him better, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Build him up.
That's infuriating. I would understand.
If I was Mutt, that guy.
Listen, a great horse racing show on the network only brings in views.
That's true.
Only raises the sales.
276 views. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Views of you.
Well, so Mick versus Al.
Okay. So I have, and I'm not trying to speak out of turn. I might be totally off in this, but I'm Team Mick, by the way. I wavered a little bit during the show.
Sure.
Al came off really good.
How many times did you listen to it?
Legitimately over 10.
There's no way.
What?
No,
How?
I swear to God. Because that show was on a what? Thursday, Friday?
I don't know.
What do you?
I don't
was
do
a-
anything.
Thursday all weekend,
My
nothing else
wife
to
works
listen to?
my wife works 3 to 11, 4 nights a week.
Tuesday.
She in the
So-
healthcare field?
Yeah,
or-
she's a nurse.
Oh, she's a nurse. Okay.
And at that point, it's just me and my kid who can barely speak.
3 to 11
I
at
always
night.
have an AirPod in. Yeah,
Oh. What time does the kid go to bed?
8.
That's a win then.
Oh, yeah.
Last 3 hours is free time.
Yeah.
That's
To listen
pretty
to
sweet.
more. To listen.
Well,
To the 8th time that
to
day.
listen to
But you
Stage
find
5
something.
guy. Yeah.
You find something new every time you listen to it.
It's so true. The show is just so much going on.
Anyway, I'll get back to. So I believe that Mick's relationship with his brother is going to improve drastically after the breakup with his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, interesting.
Now, if you look at it from a 300,000 foot view,
Sure.
I don't think that's the phrase.
30,000.
30,000.
It'd be a hell of a plane.
Close.
It's called a spaceship. Yeah. But sure, if you look at it from outer space, like
Okay.
they have those things. Yeah.
Yep.
What am I
So
looking at,
his
by
brother,
the way?
just looking at the situation, looking at Mick,
Looking at
all
Mick and
of them,
Al.
right? So
Okay.
Al doesn't support him. Everyone is open about that, and that can be troublesome for a brother. Like he does want his
Do you have an
brother's
older
support.
brother?
No, younger sister. Her birthday's coming up.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
How old was she?
28.
20. Married?
No.
Why do you say it like that?
No, she's not. That was
This is-
that was very
Al?
dismissive.
Wow.
That was very dismissive.
Why do you say like she's not? She's not.
She has a very nice boyfriend, so
Doesn't sound like it.
she'll probably be married.
That sounds like
I don't know
that
why
sounds
I
like
was
you're
so
dismissive of the boyfriend you don't like.
No, he's a super nice guy. Played golf with him once. No, I haven't. I thought about it once.
Wait, what?
Good enough. All right, go ahead.
So at this point in his life, he has no support from his brother, which is whatever.
I think
But-
Christian's his brother almost.
correct, and
Don't you think?
he supports him. But his girlfriend at home, she doesn't support him deep down. She's like, you need to get a real job. You need to get this. So he can lash out at his brother because it's his brother. You can openly fight with brothers. He can't turn to Jess and be like, you shut the fuck up. Like, you're not showing me. Like, fuck you
Right.
for not supporting me.
I understand.
So he takes that. Sometimes he'll take that extra anger, and then that's why they are butting heads so much. So now she's out of the picture.
Why do we need to be above anything to have this conversation? Why do we need to be in the
Al
sky?
is fucking delusional.
Can't we just have this conversation at like sea level?
I thought it would land. I thought-
So why do we? I feel like we're okay. Okay, go ahead.
That was a good call. So at that point, she's out of the picture. Then he gets a little bit less of the lack of support, and it's just him and Al. And now he can come to grips with the fact that Al doesn't support me, whatever. Like, we'll just be
Yeah,
brothers.
I get that.
But Al needs to stop running to his mommy. All the
You're about to
time.
steal.
Like,
You're about to steal. I didn't do a great job of picking up on during that, which I should have. It was a lot of like Al Jen like lunches and coffees.
He's not even taking
and
his medicine. For
dunks, and Al brings the dunks over. And is like, Mom, here you go. Like and they're dumping all over Mick, which is fun. I mean, we've all done that. So
Correct, but his real role as the big brother is to be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He'll figure it out.
I'm an
He'll
Al
figure
guy
it
though,
out.
so it's.
I
Jen
like-
wants
he
to get me on
came
every
off-
experimental probiotic in the world.
That was hilarious.
But I think Al's point about Mick, like about the cheeseburger stuff, is that if Mick ate better, he wouldn't go to the hospital as much. I think that's a fair.
That's very fair.
Probably true.
Yeah, it is.
Because I have a cheeseburger, I deserve to have an autoimmune disease.
That's not what he was saying. It's not what he was saying.
Maybe
though.
I had one too many cheeseburgers.
But is he close enough with him? Does he spend enough time with him to analyze his diet like that fully? Maybe he only sees him when they go out to lunch.
That is his mom.
Maybe he's
I
eating
think-
celery.
Can
That's his mom.
I think
She's biased.
I think he knows. That's probably. What was that? Go ahead, Gus.
I was gonna say that's like me saying I'll eat a salad every day. Like no,
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
Mick's a young kid. He's eating like shit. We know that.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what their current. This is not like a cheek situation. Like they'll be back in here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That guy floated.
And
They grabbed lunch afterwards.
kind of noticed going back, I think Al liked that limelight a little. Now I'm starting to see
sure.
it.
Oh,
yeah.
he got a dig.
I
in
didn't
the
see it in the
bush.
moment, but it's there.
Of course.
It's there.
Of course. But that's like, what's he supposed to come on and
Nothing wrong
not
with that.
like the?
that's
Yeah, he was
not
here.
at all. Like, that happens.
He was
That's part of
here.
the
He
show.
better bring it. He's here, and you know, I don't think he's quite the show hater that Mick's painted him out to be.
I think Mick painted him out to be like this guy who's coming on to promote his own thing. Like to,
Right, like his
Al
AC
wanted,
business, like,
Al wanted to become beyond average Al.
He should do that show. We'd have that on the network
That
in
would
2
be a
seconds.
great move.
We'd put on the same time as Mick's and let the people decide.
No, if he just did it the day after and just copied everything.
Everything. Yeah, and boom.
And
That'd
bang.
be great. Yeah, that'd be better.
I will say, like before the show, I thought he was going to be a complete douchebag because that man's profile picture on Twitter is like
It's an asshole picture.
douchiest
Does he
picture.
have sunglasses on or not?
Turns out it's not him.
Red Sox hat.
Oh, who is it?
It's just like some random douchebag they saw that was like, and so he put it up there like ironically years ago.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice guy. I don't know. Yeah. All right. What else, Pat?
Uh,
Oh, or Justin, go ahead.
I was going to ask Gus, what are your thoughts on like when Mick said like keep it quiet, Gus. You know what I'm talking about.
Nice.
When he like threatened you.
That's just I don't know.
When you said, "Well, I'm sorry," I was like,
When like the veiled threat Mick made at me. He's like,
yeah, what
"Gus
was
knows."
that?
I have no clue.
I believe that.
So, do you think Gus would care? Like, what is it going to be? Like, look at him. What could possibly be worse? Like, what's left?
Not much.
Yeah, I don't like that idea because Gus is like the nicest guy in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like so. I mean, like
He's a sweet soul.
Till he
Yes,
stabs
he's-
you in the back.
Just because I said I'm Team Mutt. I had to make a choice. There's 2 teams. You have to pick a team.
He'd
You're not
stab you in
helping
the
the
back.
sensitive
He'd
argument.
stab you in the back at all.
He did it like in your face.
Loyalty is everything.
And he wasn't loyal.
That's true. That is
very
true.
true. Great
You
man
might be
once
his.
said.
You might be. Is he your donkey of the week?
My
Is that what Robbie V gives?
Walk of the week.
walk of the week.
Walk of the week.
I love that.
What's a
show.
loser?
Dope of the day.
Dope of the day. Dope of the day.
Moron of the
Dope-
Moron of the month.
Ooh, he might be. Is he your moron of the month?
No, that's Mutt.
Mutt.
Otani's trainer.
The triple M alliteration.
I mean,
type
think
thing.
of everything you tried to do to him. I tried to get him his career back. You yourself, and the guy turns his back on you.
Yeah.
It's amazing. No loyalty. What else, Pat?
Can we talk about the KMS scenes? Did you get to watch it last night? The KMS scenes that came
Steve
out?
thing. I didn't get to watch it yet. No, I didn't get to watch it.
That was it's so perfect. Steve's just such a
can't do
character.
Here's the. Do I trust Steve?
I'm down.
You don't believe him?
I don't see why McFustaddy would make that up.
Well, I do, but it doesn't mean he's lying. He's a shit stirrer.
But
yeah,
in the
that's-
sense of that show, it made zero sense
I can
to do so.
I'm gonna stand with Steve.
So will I right now, but I'm willing. If somebody has, you know,
The
I
part
saw the
of,
guy
like,
with the buck
him-
teeth, his retarded friend. He always
Bob
drags with
Chillen.
him on the chain at those things. He said that he confirmed it. That's a man of honor. That guy broke bread with that guy in Macomb.
Yes.
No, it's funny. I remember when he used to call into the show.
Who?
Bob
Chillen?
Chillen.
Oh, did he really?
He used to call in. You definitely won't remember it, but he would call in about like you coming down to Georgia to come to a widespread Panic concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like him. He's a very nice guy.
He was awesome.
He's a super
nice
guy. So is McFustaddy. We broke bread together in Macomb. That's good. That's a long way from Minifan for me. I mean, I know
I have
that's his area.
two issues with it. Number one, like, yeah, maybe Steve would get excited and like. Do you think he's like going up to people like, "Hey, McFustaddy, how you doing? Like, you don't know what I'm up to?" Like,
That's
it just
what I
doesn't
thought at
feel
first.
right. If it comes out in conversation, like you said
Turned his
yesterday,
back on Shattuck. He's got like, I don't know.
oh, that leads
The
to
thing with-
podcast. My God.
I think it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's like two crackheads like turning to people and be like, "Don't do crack." Like I like both of
Yeah,
them.
they're on. Yeah, they're
But
clearly
I'm
have
Team
issues.
Mutt, and you know, I mean, some of the stuff they were saying is right, but then she was like, "He thinks he wants to be a bigger star than Kirk." It's like I don't think Mutt wants that.
I don't know. That podcast swayed me. I will say.
Damn it.
I will say.
I think the stuff with even like Cinema Lord kind of made me.
He weighed in before
He's
the
had
show.
a day today.
Oh, has he?
He's like,
oh,
I'm a day behind.
What'd he
but
say?
Is anyone surprised? It was so funny.
What did he say? Oh, by the way, before my buddy Jim Russo just texted me this, I was going to weigh on it anyway. Like, I'm never team Alec Baldwin, but I'm definitely team Alec Baldwin in this video.
Yeah.
Boy, I give him credit for not shooting her, honestly. He usually does. Like,
He's
what?
got a tendency to do that.
Alec, can you please say free Palestine one
I'm
time?
sorry, Coleman, 1 second. So let me just set up. So Alec Baldwin appears to be at some coffee shop or something?
Yes.
Or some cafe. He's getting coffee or whatever. Like, say what you want with Alec Baldwin. Like, I don't think he purposely shot somebody in New Mexico. Like, I don't think that's what happened in that film set. Like, clearly he's a madman. No question. But who is this person and what is she doing?
Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time?
How far away is she from him? 5 feet?
Yeah.
10
Like
feet?
from me, from Coleman.
Yeah.
No jail time, Alec? No jail time, Alec. You're putting innocent people in jail, Alec Baldwin.
He's putting innocent people in jail?
Well, the armorer or whatever just got sentenced for that.
I know,
Really?
but they're guilty of
I would
stuff.
agree, but that would be her point.
I guess. And now my thing on the Baldwin thing is actors should always check, but do you think it's really Alec Baldwin's fault that happened?
No.
Of course not. Stupid. He should have checked, but yeah, go ahead. Back to this one.
Palestine, Alec, just one time. And I'll leave you alone.
Shut the fuck
I'll leave
up.
you alone. I swear. Just say free Palestine one time. One time. One time.
Call the police.
One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a fucking criminal. Come on, Alec. Just say free Palestine one time. One time. Just one time. Please. And I'll
Why
leave
do
you
they do
alone.
this to OJ? OJ chops somebody's fucking head off. Why are they doing this to Alec Baldwin? Like, I know he's an idiot and he's a loser, but like, what? I don't know. Coleman, you should start doing this to Mutt.
Free Palestine.
Do that to Mutt.
Say you're sorry.
Mutt,
Say
why
you're
don't you take a
sorry,
shot with Dave? Why don't you do a show with Elio? What are you doing? Come on, Mutt. What are you free? Fuck you, Mutt. You're a fucking criminal. You fucking drunk driving asshole.
killing people.
Be like 2 feet away from him. Do that next time he goes outside and jumps her. Do that when he goes to the pizza place or whatever. Just scream at him. That would be a great show.
If it ends with him punching it,
Yes.
it would be awesome.
So Baldwin punches the camera at the end, right?
Could you do me one quick favor?
Again, no problem with that. None.
No.
Why would you want him on? Like, why would you want him to say free Palestine? Like, what? Like, why would you want him on your side?
Stupid anyway. It's
viral moment.
Sides are
That'll really help if he says it too. I'm sure they'll over Palace. Everything will be. fucking solved
Netanyahu
at
will
that
withdraw everything and it'll be all over.
point. Jesus Christ, God. What were we talking about? I'm sorry. Before that, Steve.
Oh, Cinema Lord.
Similar. Oh, what? So this guy's a nut, huh?
This was it from
I wonder which side he's taking on this whole battle.
I apologize for being a day behind. Just catching up now, but it is insane to me we're calling into question if McFuss Daddy is telling the truth or not when Steve from Gloucester blatantly lied and said I went up and shook his hand. Plus, he lied countless times on the show. What are we doing here?
That is true.
I'm shocked he took that stance.
Did lie about
against
Dirty
Steve.
Dancing.
Steve?
Yeah, which is
He does lie on this
nothing.
show.
It's such a story that I
Remember
can
his
see-
origin story with this show. I like Steve, but he wrote a 30-page fucking.
That was the best
This
part
is it
about
right
that
here.
video. That video last night was he wrote that letter saying to fire this guy. I want him unemployed. And last night they're playing cards and like, oh, you know my cousin, blah blah blah.
Are you Team Steve in this McFuss Daddy thing?
Oh no,
You don't believe Steve? You're a liar. You're a liar.
I am a liar.
So yeah, can you see when somebody else is? You have that ability
It's-
or no?
I like to think I do. It's
Probably a lie, but yeah.
But I can see why McFuss Daddy would make it up. But I can also see Steve's being like you think you're in the you're in the safe group chat, you're in the safe area, you thought it was in a safe bubble, and you just let it slip.
You just don't don't say
Anyone.
I mean, I don't know. I had people tell me that Pat Ford and John Warren were telling people.
We told the guy that stayed at the Airbnb with us because we were like throwing up back at the Airbnb.
God damn it.
Mutt told me you told him.
What was there?
Nobody told me that. Nobody tells me anything. God knows. I'm always the last to know. Well, I like Steve, but like I can see him being very excited at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
well,
see, I could see him saying
What's
it,
that
but not
called?
remembering he said it.
it's just
yeah.
What about all this stuff about him claiming that like with the network, it's like our team? Like he's big on that, thinking he's part of like
Of what?
the overall.
I'm okay
like,
with that.
like,
So
A-team
what?
thing.
So what?
We were just saying the other day that he thinks of himself as a varsity guy.
He does, yeah, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, what do don't get worked up about that. It's funny he thinks like that.
Did you on his latest consistency? He
Hasn't been on the show lately though.
he spoke out against Casey. And
Oh, jeez.
he compares himself to Tony Soprano in it.
Oh Jesus, let me hear it.
It was so disappointing
that she backed Hannah, and I moved quickly to issue a statement disavowing Casey's decision. My last interaction with Casey was on April 3rd, and I don't plan on speaking to her or anyone who takes sides against the family. You just can't do that. If you recall in Sopranos, Annalisa Zucca, the Oofy Maloofy mob boss from Naples, flirted with Tony when Tony was doing business with her.
True.
Tony, of course, a very well-known ladies' man, would have hooked up with her if he was not in business with Annalisa, but said, you don't shit where you eat, and you really don't shit where I eat. And this is my feeling when Kirk mentioned last week that I had a big decision to make as far as who I supported. He said it was a big week for me. But that decision
I hadn't thought about it
very
since really.
easy for me, as my loyalty is and will always be with the Skip, and that will never change. Of course, it's so hard to try to understand where you stand with Kirk. It's like trying to solve this impossible riddle. So I don't know where I stand.
I've been hearing this for 10 years from people.
Definitely had some comments which had me really guessing all week as far as if he's mad at me or not.
She just called him.
I don't want to talk to him.
No, I mean off the air.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll like, hey, we're good.
I will say, like I said with Mutt, like with Casey, I was mad about the Hannah Cook thing. I'm sure I overreacted. Like, the more I think about it, she's supposed to say the Hannah Cook, like, at some bar when Hannah Cook's drunk. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Casey's fine.
Sounds like you broke up another couple right there, though.
Well, you never know. It's a romantic comedy. Maybe they'll get back together at the end. Don't ever give up.
Do you want us to unblock her?
Sure, you
As
can
a
unblock
sign
her
of
if you want.
solidarity?
Yeah, you can unblock her if you want.
All right.
That's
Block Hannah Cook?
No, Casey Smith.
Oh. Casey.
No, you can block Hannah Cook for sure.
Speaking of The Sopranos, did you see that? I know it's a little late, but do you see that Sopranos Knicks thing that came out?
Oh, yeah, from LeBron. I've seen that before.
Oh,
That's
you
like one of
have?
those stories that have circulated like every couple of years. Yeah, that's
But the like video just came out.
yeah.
recently.
No, but I've seen it, but yeah.
It's brutal.
Oh no, she blocked me.
Did she really? Did she really?
Oh, damn it.
That's funny.
The one thing I didn't like about Steve is when he was
Casey,
going back
sorry.
and forth about with Cinema Lord. He was like, I will not go in studio with him.
Oh, yes, he will.
It will not like I
Next week we're doing that.
Oh, you have to.
Yes, that's. I am Cinema Lords and Steve. Next week,
Capris
Tuesday,
for-
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next week,
all 4 days.
all 4 days.
I like that.
I want Steve from Gloucester. What are you laughing at?
I like that.
He likes it. I want Steve from Gloucester and Cinema Lords in here one day next week.
Oh, I
thought you meant all 4 days.
No, Jesus Christ.
I was like, okay, let's fucking go. So let's really
I'm not that
fuck with
fucking crazy. No.
The Capris versus the Capri.
No.
Shows.
I don't think I'm doing that. No, we'll have Mud in one day next week. I'm sure Mike will be here. Those two guys, and then yeah. What happened to your boy from yesterday?
I
Talk
have
all kinds
so
of shit.
many porn guy notes.
Yeah. What, did he even respond to you ever or no?
He did. So I messaged him during the weekend. I said like, hey, like let's get you in on Tuesday. Like that's your shot. Because
Taylor's old as time, Gus.
Yeah, it's
big talkers. And
you
then,
come in saying you want your shot. You have to be ready.
yeah,
to
and
come
you're
in
like,
immediately.
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm gonna talk all kinds of shit. And then no, sorry, I can't make it. My kids got to. Okay.
he said, let me on, Justin. Let me voice my grievances. So I was like, oh, this guy's just ready to drop everything, come in. So I said, you are in Tuesday 9:30. Let me know if you can do it, and I'll send you the address. Yesterday after the show, I was like, last chance, man. And he said, when's the cutoff to let you know? I'm trying to get the time off work. It was short notice. I'm not some jobless asshole like Mick and Mutt.
True.
I go, I see. Preferably tonight would be great. If you can't make it, don't sweat it. We'll try some other thing. And he says, can't get it. I can do a weekend show or schedule something a couple weeks in advance.
That's how it starts.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll do Saturday afternoon with you.
He hated Snell. He hated Lucy, but also liked Lucy. And
Lucy who?
Lucy Birch. I was doing a Twitter history.
Let it be known, I'm a Justin Scale guy.
And he loves boobs.
Jack
he seemed
Williams.
like just
Okay.
a home run.
You're still a fan of this guy, even though he blew us off.
Yeah, and you see,
You just can't. You can't come in talking like, "Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Big Tough Guy. I'm ready to fight." Like you have to be ready to drop everything to do it.
Correct.
And now he's just gonna say, "Oh, I don't have a job like Gus." It's
He didn't bring you. You got to
He didn't
pass.
say your name, Gus.
You got to pass. That's what I
no.
was
He's
saying.
gonna. That's what he's gonna say now because of this. Oh, Gus doesn't have a job either.
Everyone's worked up to it. I like this. What else, boys?
Well, this is a good point, though. Literally yesterday, Coleman said he thinks Steve is telling the truth, and Justin and Kirk disagreed, and of course today he flip-flopped on it.
Yeah, because I listened to
Even
the actual.
Justin's turning on you right now.
Because I
Coleman.
listened to the actual episode with an open mind and came out of it thinking
Such an open-minded guy.
Big
I really
thinker.
am.
I was thinking that with you. That's true.
But I didn't see any real reason for them to be lying.
Is there any party with all this criticism? Like maybe you're like, just for your own mental health, just quit, go back to New Jersey.
Here we go again.
Okay.
If Dave was here, he'd be like, probably right.
Yeah.
Definitely a beta cuck bitch.
What else?
I did see that Mick went on this new podcast, Socially Awkward.
I saw this on Twitter. What is? Did you?
I didn't see it yet,
This one you didn't
no.
listen to?
No.
Mick showed up on social. What is this? Is this a big podcast or no?
No, they're Minifans doing it.
It's Elvin.
It's the
Yes.
Channel
Zero.
Zero.
Did that guy try
guys?
to break in here that time or no?
No,
No.
that's the Super Lemon Haze guy.
Okay. Oh, Elvin's a nice guy.
Elvin is a very nice.
Yeah,
guy.
he's a good guy. I know him. Yeah.
He's deep into conspiracy.
Yeah, he's a Montante guy, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Mick went on and kind of gave more of a background.
You know what
on-
blocked me on Twitter? I was alerted to this. Is David from Hull.
Unblocked you.
Unblocked
Wow.
I did reach out to him. We want him back. No response.
That's-
I'm going
that's-
after
that's-
this.
That's
Maybe I'll
step
knock
one.
on
though.
his door.
That's step one, though. That's how it works. What was that?
It's step one.
What's that?
You said step one, so I said step one.
Is that like a song or a bit or something?
I'm gonna explain it.
I
You're
think
gonna be
that's chasing cars.
Nope. I'm gonna
Quick.
explain it. In Black Ops, you escape
Okay,
from
go ahead.
Bermuda.
Go ahead.
So Mick goes on and gives some more background on the girlfriend situation.
How the fuck did I
God.
miss this?
Seventh different.
How did I
button.
miss this?
Remember, he said he doesn't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And on the, which is fine, but all right, go ahead.
End of the summer, right around like end of July, whenever that is. That's however long ago that was. We started having the conversation of like, what are we doing going forward? Are we moving out? Are we staying? You know, are we going to stay? Are we going to stay dating but not living together? Like, what's our plans here? Started having those conversations,
Sure.
and they were productive. They were good conversations. They weren't like there was no animosity. There was no arguments. It was all like, oh, okay, I want this to happen. I want this to work. We both were on the same page, and both were starting to save money. That was another big thing. Like, hey, let's start to save money to move out. So my goal for the last 6 months was to save money and move out, and was just under that impression that we both were. And then she, somewhere maybe in the last 3 months, when it got really kind of dicey between us, is when we started like arguing more. You know, she didn't seem like she really wanted to move out. And then I'm like, well, if you don't want to move out, then why am I, saving this money? Why am I, having this lifestyle right now? If I'm actually
Dreadful
going to
story,
move
huh?
out? And then it got to the point where it was like, I don't know if this is right. Then those conversations start happening. So then it's like, okay, well, what are we doing here? And before the Cancun trip got announced, I would say a week before,
Announced.
we had a big blowout fight. We had a blowout fight. Not nothing crazy, but like yelling at each other.
He
over
beat the
phone.
shit out of
Just
her. Just to be clear, yeah.
And
Chair to the head.
and it basically
Over like the money and savings, or completely.
it was over the direction of the relationship. It was over basically like, well, I mean, if you're saying you want this to work, but you don't want to, progress the relationship, then what the fuck are we doing? Like, we're not in high school.
Unbelievable.
She was critical of his career and his job choices, right?
Yeah, that's got to be the root of it.
No, yeah, definitely. And he's-
Yeah, I think, I
wonder
get
if he's
it.
ever going to drop that gift card off at the restaurant she works at.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Return the gift. Yeah. I don't know. I get it where she's coming from with that, though. Like, you want your boyfriend, or if you're going to marry him, to have some job. Like, but I also get where Mick's coming from. He's hustling. He's trying to do it. So he chose that over her. He chose this show over her.
Good. Happy for him. He's going to spread his seed all over the Cape.
Oh, no question. No question.
What?
What else, Justin?
Pat Ford before the show was talking about how he's being scammed by Montante.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
No.
Well, that's your own fault.
He listened to a
I'm not.
Montante.
It's a long-term
You giving
play.
her money?
Cryptocurrency.
It's a long-term play.
Yeah.
I was in a very vulnerable spot one night. Messaged me about something. I got his phone number from him. He's like, hey, just call me. I'll talk you through
Wow,
this.
that's a big moment.
Yeah, I was pretty pumped. But now I own $200 worth of Trump 2024 coins.
That's a good investment.
I told him 50 originally, and he goes, "What are you, a pussy?" My initial response, I was like, "Yeah, 200
He sold
works."
you. How does he? How does he make money off
It's
that?
like an app call. If anybody's listening right now, it's a good time to invest and buy low and ceilings high.
Sure.
But he's made like crazy money off of it. And
How
like
much?
The guy he does the podcast with, I guess, bought like what $150 worth. He cashed out for like $400,000. Like it's one of those
Holy
like
fucking shit.
correct. So that's when he
If it's
said,
true.
when he said it's one of those crazy volatile.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm buying that, but okay.
Well,
how much did
I
Montante
did
make
buy
off?
it.
$400,000.
He
in
made
pesos.
a good chunk of change too. I don't know exactly how much, but it was X
Enough that the IRS is going to come knocking down their door.
definitely.
Gus is
But-
shaking away.
So I went to
You all right, Gus?
It's the ADHD.
yeah, I went to
Okay,
buy
take
it.
it easy, man. You make me nervous. Go ahead.
I went to buy it. You could only buy it using Ethereum, so I had to buy $200 worth of Ethereum.
I don't even know what I don't even
And
understand.
then I had to Zell him.
What's
But
that?
we're low right now.
Sure, but
The
yeah, it's-
200 has turned into 29. But what's gonna happen is it's gonna.
Oh yeah, you'll get
rebound.
$400,000 out of that.
Trump 2024.
If he wins, that helps.
I gotta imagine,
Has to,
right?
right?
Go with
think.
your
Oh, it
heart,
has
your
to.
mind. Go with it.
I would
Thank
say
you,
if he
President.
loses, it helps because then it's like we're going to use this to fight the
Oh,
stop using
my
the U.S.
That's,
currency.
that's the way we're looking at it. It's a win-win.
Sure. I guess so. Jesus, it's Montante's whole life just calling these people these scams.
He's sending me a hat too. So
Oh, good.
I wish I had
That's
that
good.
earlier.
That's good. I think we'll see him next week too. I believe Montante.
Yes, he was supposed to. He was supposed to be in this area this week, but then he had to stay home because he had to like watch the cat. He told me.
Oh,
Fuck.
Didn't it
There's
die?
people with their cats.
no. Our cats like
Memes has him watch his cats too. Like just
Our
leave
cat's,
out
like,
a pound of food.
self-sufficient,
Those
or-
fucking things will live
I swear
forever.
his cat died though.
yeah.
I
Was
laughed into her pussy.
that like
His
a?
cat did die.
So he's another cat. I got more than one. I guess.
I got 2 cats.
You do?
Yeah.
I feel like you never just have one.
Yeah, you strike me as a cat guy. You almost look like a cat.
I'm thinking about getting a third. To be
yeah,
honest,
you look like you should be.
they
a cat
don't
guy.
do anything. Everybody
But
gives
what's
them
the
a hard
value?
time.
Don't they like? Aren't
Just
they
chill.
They'll
don't
come
they-
up to you for like
Don't
a
they
half
kill
an
kids
hour.
when they're sleeping or something?
They
Isn't that
would
the-
if they're big enough.
Don't, yeah, if you Google it, it's scary. Some of the stuff's scary, but my cats
They
are
would
both
eat you.
good. I talk to them.
Don't they like suck the soul
No,
out?
they
Yeah,
will.
is that
They
what-
will
what-
suck like the life out of sometimes. So
Don't you have you have a kid in the way, right?
yeah.
And when's that?
I've trained both the kids with the
Oh,
cats
good.
with the
What
first.
are,
Oh,
these,
good.
what are these dementor motherfuckers?
No, apparently
when
they
they're
like
sleeping.
suck the kid.
Soul out of?
You've never heard this? It's like an old wives' tale. Yeah.
Yeah, they like suck the soul out of a kid.
Yeah.
Jesus.
When's a
they
kid?
steal
When's a
breath.
kid due?
End August.
Oh, okay. You get some time.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Good. Is your wife gonna work all the way up till then or no?
No, probably not. She'll take. I think it was last time she took like 4 months off beforehand, but
Oh wow, really? Okay.
she'll probably work up like 7-8 months.
How about you, Gus? Any kid news?
None.
Not
You
gonna
ever
happen.
gonna have
No.
kids? Oh, and slow
Slow and
swimmers.
slow.
Slow swimmers.
Low and slow.
Well, you could always adopt her.
Yeah, I
or-
mean, it's not right now.
does your wife want to have children eventually?
She's gone back and forth.
Yeah.
Better chance of getting a dog, a 4th dog, or a kid.
You're not getting another dog.
Oh no, we're
right?
not getting any more dogs.
Why?
Until
You think
one,
you should get another dog in that house?
Until-
Well, they need another dog
until one passes.
Why?
because the other the 3 are crazy. They need one to like.
You think 4 will settle them all down?
Yes.
Yeah, I, can
Yeah,
see
I
that.
have the
I
same
could see
philosophy
that.
with cats.
I could
and
see it. Yeah,
stopped.
maybe 5 even.
Yeah, no.
Might as well.
We go back and forth, but no.
Get
I
a
mean,
fish.
I
No
love
plans.
animals.
Get a fish.
What was that?
I mean, I love animals.
That's true. That is true. That is true. What else, Pat? Do you have anything else?
Let me see here. I won't go into the network too much, but I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, sure. You're welcome. Yes,
And
very happy to.
I one thing, it's just minor, and I won't point it out. It's
Okay.
very white across the street at the other network.
Very white.
Yeah.
Is
Have
ours
you ever
not
noticed
white? Is
that?
ours not white?
We have diversity throughout our portfolio.
true.
Greg Polar's
Foreign. Oh, his sidekick
basketball.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. Right. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just something I noticed. Like, I don't really buy into that whole like race baiting stuff. But
Sure.
It's just interesting how it's strictly white guys over
I
there.
didn't think of that too. And
Something-
Coleman
something to
is
keep an eye
Coleman
on.
does. You produce some of our shows, right?
Yeah, I get him up.
He's
yeah.
gay, so yeah, we have some.
Double whammy.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. John from Scranton's on crack.
Yeah, was.
true.
I don't know. Maybe he
Is,
but he's
for
doing
sure.
he's doing a great job. So I'm
Gus
very-
has been with black women. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Go good for you.
Have you really?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No. I know we went to school. The percentages
Yeah.
are high.
So you think that's a racist organization over there?
Oh no. That's
It's
not
under
what
my
I was-
umbrella
That's
as
not
well.
what I
Their
was.
leadership.
That's
Yeah,
not what I was trying.
I should probably
to
look
get
into that. Is my
That
I do own
CEO,
that place.
you know.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
That's true.
Um,
He's very into that. I saw he had this rant about me and Caitlin Clark or something about the WNBA.
he was right.
That I hate women or something.
That was the one thing I actually.
That's
agree
what he
with
was
him on.
leading with
Yeah.
on.
They make like so much. Like they make no money, but they should pay those women 7-8 figures a year.
The league. It's not the league makes no money. The league loses money.
Even better.
Yeah, they should be like they should be thanking them. Now, Caitlin Clark's a huge star. Like she's going to make tens of millions of dollars
She got that
Otherwise-
Nike deal.
Yeah, yeah.
So
If the
it's
league gets more popular, guess what? Then she'll make money when they make a profit. I always thought that's how the world worked.
and then the other players coming up in future will be making more base salary.
Yes. Now, I would argue 3 years from now, nobody's going to give a shit about Caitlin Clark because it's her moment in the sun right now, but it could be wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong. I don't know.
They're sold out of jerseys, so I was going to get one.
I saw they sold more jerseys than the entire Dallas Cowboys team this year. Other than Dak Prescott, I'm sure there were a ton of Cowboys jerseys being sold too. So,
Michael Parsons.
Yeah, you think 14 jerseys probably sold of his last year.
I bet you there's more. I bet you he's in the top 10.
In the NFL?
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb might be up there.
He's not a quarterback, right?
Tony Pollard, running back.
Top 10 in the NFL last year? No chance.
Um,
Do you think like
maybe.
like Josh Allen in somewhere in him? Usually it's always quarterbacks is the thing. Top 10 jersey sales.
Micah Parsons was number 2.
Really?
No chance. That's what it says here. You're right. Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb.
So you're telling me that Caitlin Clark sold more jerseys than him?
I guess. I don't know. They're probably lying.
Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelsey. To be fair, I've never heard of this person on the Cowboys, but
Mac Jones on there?
The list I'm looking at that says of February 2024 does not have Micah Parsons anywhere on my list.
Oh, jeez.
Mahomes number one or no?
controversy.
Yeah, I got Mahomes, Purdy,
Kelsey has to be way up there.
McCaffrey, and Kelsey. That's the top 4 I got.
Yeah.
And then Isaiah Pacheco, Kittle, the other Kelsey, Bosa,
Right.
Fred Warner, and Lamar Jackson.
This all comes back. to
Dr.
Steve.
Foray, he's a Crohn specialist.
Is he on the list? Yeah. What's
Yep.
that?
Consistency.
That's true.
There's no consistency here.
That's true.
Everything comes back to Steve. It's full circle.
It always does.
I purposely didn't see the Knicks game last night. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure they
let's
won.
hear a recap.
I was hoping
Colin.
I could
Did you
get
tweet about it or
a
no?
bit of a
A little
recap.
bit.
I had to unblock you just to quote tweet that dumb tweet.
Did you
which was
also
painful.
mean to put up a TikTok from your game 1 reaction before game 2?
No, it maybe just didn't load until
7 hours.
The Knicks won last night.
Oh yeah,
emotionally.
big time.
They did? Okay.
So the
Go on.
only thing
Joel Embiid is saying that the Sixers are still going to win the series.
he's a pussy.
Oh,
He said they should be up 2-0.
He's hobbled.
They should be
His
up 2-0.
knees shot.
Yeah.
I
Go
heard
ahead.
the
The
referee.
Nova Knicks are going to go into Philly and run it.
The refs have been a disgrace, but go ahead.
They're fine. So it all came down to the final sequence at the end. Jalen Brunson hitting the corner 3 was unbelievable, and then on top of that, they got the second chance board. Hartenstein kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, the bang,
Kind of missed a
bang.
big steal that happened beforehand.
There was a big
Now.
turnover.
Yeah. I
That
go
was
for
a
the
big
shots.
part of it,
I go
no?
for the shots.
Okay.
Also, I watched it in the moment once as I was trying to get stuff up. So, you know.
What do you mean? You weren't watching the game?
I was, but I was like also trying to get the vlog up at the same time.
Yeah, it's working. It's
I
working
was.
away.
24/7,
I was.
baby.
That's why I actually wasn't tweeting as much during it.
When's game 3?
Tomorrow it should be. Am I
Is that
wrong?
when it is?
I don't know. I to be honest,
Unbelievable.
I just don't know. I'm ready and
shit
waiting
at the
for
wall
it.
and hoping it sticks.
I'll
I
know
love
day
it.
of, and I'm good.
You know I'll be watching it, though.
Hell yeah.
I mean, how big of a fan can you be if you don't know when the next game is?
I
in
show
the
up for
series?
game time.
fucking
I show up for
Thursday.
game time and
It's
I'm ready to
Thursday,
go.
right?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Unbelievable.
Oh, today's two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking unbelievable.
Your
ready to go.
Your pronunciation of
That was tough.
OG.
Oh, you messed that one up, right?
Yeah. I said Anunnaki, and it's OG Ananobi.
Jesus Christ.
Off the top.
confident.
Celtics tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Should be-
Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Celtics are tomorrow.
Is there anyone playing tonight then?
There's 2 games.
Nah, I just take a night off in the playoffs. They're like, TNT's like, fuck it. Who cares? Is he even on
No
TNT
red
anymore or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, Barkley and all those guys. But so is the NHL, right?
NHL split between ESPN and TNT.
Gotcha.
Yeah, baseball's TBS. My,
That I
Marin-
know, yeah.
my Mariners are off to a slow start. I'll tell you that. We'll be all right.
Oh, good. I was concerned.
Are you a Mariners fan because of Clemmer?
No. I just picked like a random team that was boring. And
You know, you weren't a Red Sox fan growing up?
I was, but I'm done.
Because of all the stuff?
It's because of this show, for one. It
Good.
inspired me.
Thank you.
And yeah, you just can't root for those guys.
They're
John
tough to root
Henry,
for.
that guy in the yacht, no one talks about it.
No.
No, that guy
I
did
dug-
not
I dug into
drown.
You need like a math
Well-
teacher to tell you who to root for.
That's true. Yeah, if you're the math teacher who,
True.
while
I had a science.
while he's masturbating you
Hey,
in
that's
the
not
closet.
That's
to tell
not
you,
even.
yeah, you like the
close to it.
Sabres? You like Pat LaFontaine? Yeah.
Nope.
Come on, why don't you come for me?
Jack Eichel.
What's 26 times 68 times 42? Yeah, there you go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Looks like a protractor in your ass. Yeah.
Nope. Did not happen.
The Buffalo Sabres.
I was going back and forth with Mike on the ride home, though.
Well,
I explained to him how one of my teachers, his name was H, and Mike does not believe me.
What do you mean?
Like just a letter?
ACHE?
No, his first name is just the
That's
letter
Ake,
H.
isn't it?
No.
It could be, but you could also pronounce it H.
ACHE?
Yeah. That is Ake, but you could also say H.
I mean, I guess you could, yeah. I suppose you could.
Could do a lot of things.
yeah. I guess you could, yeah, any way you want. That was just his name?
His first name was the letter H.
Who would you call him?
I called him Mr. Hardy.
Okay.
But
Are you
people-
sure?
So his
are you
first
sure-
name started with an H.
Are
And
you
his
sure
last
the
name
H wasn't
Hardy.
just because of his last name?
No, it was H.
Okay.
It's just his first name. Okay. Me and Mike were
I feel like I'm
battling
in
it out.
Bitsville there, but yeah. Go
Nope.
ahead, Pat.
I don't think that's
Nobody believes that.
true. But we'll believe it. All right, let's see.
That's the problem. It's just no one believes it, but I'm sure you're telling the truth.
It's like John H. Benjamin, and his middle name stands for something.
How long? How long did the card night, the boys' night, go on with Steve? Like, how much? We saw a little bit in the video, but
We pretty much left after horse racing.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really stay. I think we were kind of ready to go after the first round of that, or at least I was, Gus. I don't know.
Oh, I
about you.
was.
Yeah.
But I was also in a good state of mind, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You feeling good?
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh,
He was fucked up.
all of his other buddies were smoking too. It was great.
They were Steve?
Yeah, Steve. He took a little.
Oh, yeah. Not so-
hashtag drug
and
guy.
he popped some edibles too, wasn't it?
Jesus.
Steve's an edible guy. I learned.
Huh.
Yeah.
This is Steve's house.
Yes.
How's his house?
Nice. It was a nice house.
Nice house? Oh,
So it's
that's
a
good.
duplex.
It's a duplex.
Floors.
Yeah.
What?
Sticky
Imagine-
floors.
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently
It's
he just got done cleaning.
Well, when Justin and I went there, he hadn't done the mopping yet. Super sticky.
Let me hear some of these guys breaking each other's balls. Let me hear some of this. I didn't get to hear
You're gonna
that.
like it.
Yeah. I don't think I can watch this.
Maybe next time you can.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably
You
show
ever
up.
play poker?
I have, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing with
No
those
one hold
guys.
them. No one fold them.
Yeah, you got to do
My
it.
favorite was the guy who just kept double middle
I
finger.
saw
in
the
the camera.
picture. I saw the picture. Were these guys totally amping it up because they were on camera or no?
I don't think
I don't
so.
I'm
I
saying,
don't think that's the
I'm
best
saying what
part.
does your gut tell you?
I'd say no.
No? You were there, Justin, right, or no?
I was not.
Oh, you weren't there?
I was not.
Because like even before we had the camera out and stuff, like as soon as we got out, like our Gusty, like they're all yelling and shit.
So you and Coleman were together?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Back when you were friends.
Back when we were friends, but
Let me hear these guys. What are their names? What names did we get?
Gus,
Vinny.
I remember.
Yeah,
don't
right.
ask me.
There was like a copy. It was
Copy?
Like, copy.
Like Capitan.
Copy. Yeah, okay.
Copy. Birdo, something like that.
All right.
Vinny.
Okay. So you have no idea. Oh, God. Oh.
In Gloucester, it's the tuna fishermen. Did you know that bluefin tuna are the biggest? They did the whole fact sheet on tuna.
Yes. One time, they called the fire department to come make it rain at the docks. So it would actually, when they went out on the boats, it looked like it was raining.
Well, they have to. It's gonna look good.
What are you talking about?
Wicked tuna.
Oh, yeah.
Takes place in Gloucester.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I want them doing like the.
How was the food? Good spread?
Oh, he spared no expense.
Steve went all in.
He's like, I went out shopping, I got all this food. You know,
Well, the guy makes mid five figures. I mean, he's not going to fuck around.
At one point, he's like, "Yeah, I got the cheese cut up into little squares over here." And then his buddy walks by. He's like, "You didn't cut that cheese. You bought that cheese like that."
Steve got a lot of bologna in this place because that's all I'm smelling.
He's a liar. See, he's a liar, Justin. This is my point.
He never claimed to cut the cheese.
Okay, go ahead.
He also
I still make fun of the fact that he's gay.
The whole place got shut.
Oh!
I did make fun of your entire outfit as soon as I came in
Steve,
the
it's a
door.
great movie. I got my Goodfellas shirt on just for you.
True, I'm sorry.
Just for you.
Get out. Get out, Vinny. You fucking ripped the card because you did that.
Christ.
How many pounds of bologna do you have in this house? Because that's all I smell.
Alright, let's go. I need to fucking.
Let me
Fucking Bellagio deal over here.
Let me see what's in your pockets. Let me see what's in your pockets.
You guys worried about getting whacked at all or no?
No.
No concern. Okay, it was all
He's a good
fun.
fellas.
Did you have the cut of the guy in the kitchen like randomly, and it might have gone past everyone? Like
The shower one?
The guy's like, "I haven't had a good shower in 7 years." Steve's like,
What?
Let me get it.
How many guys were there?
Too many.
Like 8, 9?
Jesus.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Did you watch the whole thing? Oh, yeah. I can't watch that, I don't think.
This is part of you.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck you again.
haven't taken a good shower since 1997.
The guy's a loaf.
Oh, a
too.
big fatso. How does Steve know these guys? Just grew up
High
with them, or-
school.
Oh, really?
And they have stories like that. They're like, yeah, remember the time in the Camaro when you were dragging him out the back? Like,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like that, Justin.
What do you say?
You had a good time.
Yeah.
If you've been there, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a Gus moment.
Sure, that's a good Gus
Oh
spot.
yeah.
It was a vibe.
You gonna talk to those guys again or no?
If they want to.
Sure.
The great thing with Gus in those situations is that
Here we go.
he doesn't see any filter. Like even if it's these other guys' friends or whatever, he's like finger pointing Steve. Like, why the fuck would you write a letter like that?
Oh, really?
Like,
Well, he's all fucked up,
Why
to
would
be
you
fair.
like come at me like that? Like he just doesn't give up.
You guys drive up there together?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still, you stab him in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not right.
It's fucked up.
It's not right. It's right. Anything else, Pat?
I have a lot of questions for Porn Man. I got somebody who.
That's too bad. Yeah.
What were the questions?
More like kind of your favorite stars. I wanted him to elaborate that on a little bit, and then actually went the extra mile. PRC, Coleman, Public Republic.
People's Republic
People's
of
Coleman.
See, I do this like once every 2 hours. It
It's okay.
shuts down. He could get him hooked up with a porn star too for a fine chunk of change. So we were.
Oh, is
I
that
was
true?
Ready for that?
Is he a pimp?
No, he's just friends with. Yeah, we had that conversation.
Friends with a porn star?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He said I wouldn't know him.
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
go into that.
Him.
I was
Him.
gonna let
Him.
or her. I don't know which.
Better
one.
him, yeah. Right,
Well,
Coleman?
he's
No, I wouldn't know the porn star. I don't know if.
But
it
you'd
was
hook up
male
with
or
a male porn star, right?
I probably wouldn't
no,
know.
I wouldn't.
You would?
Coleman.
Oh, Coleman. Yeah, I assume. Yeah.
Most
No.
porn stars start in gay.
Yeah, the guys
Oh.
do.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
You
I
make more
guess.
money.
Really?
Really?
Oh yeah.
I guess you're a dime a dozen if you're
Yeah.
in the girl one.
I've heard you got to start your way at the bottom and climb your way to the top.
There you go, Patty.
Hole's a hole.
No,
Just
I
like
didn't-
that
I
one.
didn't even write that one down. That's pretty good. No, other than that, I had just.
It's tough to keep an erection during a porn scene, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah, according to there was a reality show a couple years ago called The Sex Factor,
Okay.
where they had men and women compete.
There's a lot of like camera cutting and like, it's not like it's just a straight fuck, I don't think.
If you watch it behind the scenes, it's not very romantic.
We
There's
should
lot of
shoot a
stopping.
Minifan like porn.
Nick,
I think
is
there's
available.
Mick.
That's true. Yeah.
I believe there is
Guess maybe
Yes,
it's
Twitter
there-
account
yes.
called like I'm a Minifan on OnlyFans or
OnlyFans.
something.
Oh god.
I'll reach out.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I mean, if they're down, if a Minifan, maybe Steve with a threesome with them or something.
Mix Steve and the lady. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, you'll be all fired up.
I've never
yeah.
been to Paris. I'd love the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe maybe bring him home in Italy or something. I don't know. You guys have anything else? Justin,
You
Coleman?
see, Clemmer was like going off on Meek. This is like his.
What is going on with him?
I
Why
think
is he
he's-
so?
I think he's listening to you.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of
Yeah.
feedback. Do you think it's fake, Justin, or no?
No, I think it's very real. You got it?
Oh, well, you've dealt with this Clemmer before, right?
Yes, this is.
Oh, I got you. This is this Clemmer?
Shut the fuck up and listen to me for a second.
I am listening to you.
You're not, because you're repeating something I'm not saying back.
What's
I'm
funny
saying
about this is, by the way, Clemmer's somebody who's in his 40s who's accomplished nothing in his life. I like when he's like,
Reminds me of someone.
he's like, I'm going to what was that?
Reminds me of something.
He's like, let me teach you something, young guy. It's like, you were unemployed for like 10 years.
You sold
No, 2 years.
minor league baseball
3
signs.
years.
He's a blogger at Barstool. So's the other guy, right?
Sign markups are out.
Yeah, but he didn't have a dad around to give him $20.
Jesus.
It's for taking
Well,
shots
again-
at his
again,
dead dad.
That's true. Clemmer's dad that was dead. That is true.
Sensitive Coleman right now.
See,
He's a sensitive guy.
we all are. I like to cry.
I mean, but he's very like, I don't know. He's trying to pretend like he hates Mutt the most. Mutt's in your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Why you keep him at $20? Mutt's in your head right now. Mutt owns you. Mutt finally owns something. You.
He wants a show produced? Well, find someone.
I'll happily do it.
John from Scranton.
I mean, other people will do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I actually would like to do it and help him out, but
With a threat, then. Go ahead.
during the night. I don't think you understand how English works.
Oh, this is the worst, Clemmer.
Don't talk down to him, mother.
I'm going to. 'Cause he's being stupid.
Also, his night game ERA went lower after that game, so it's probably about even now.
I
don't
like
think
this
so,
Phil
though.
guy,
It's
too.
not
He's
how
a
Matt-
nice guy whenever I see him in New York.
horn dog.
Oh, he's a horny guy?
Absolute horn dog.
So what?
No, it's great. He's
a young guy.
hilarious.
Well, Clemmer takes a shot at
He
that.
takes the shot.
Oh, he does?
It's not been
Works
working
either.
for him.
Got anything else?
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Oh,
He's
that's
all
it.
in,
So you don't
huh?
understand English or math.
I could pull
You
up
want
this.
to work on shapes and do
Hold
art
up,
next?
Phil.
Oh,
This is
this is-
typical what Phil
pause it
does.
real
I'll
quick.
do something
this is you.
He doesn't like hearing that, but that is. Anything else?
I didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah,
it's just like the Smitty one too when he was going at Smitty.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't like hearing that, so he'll be like, "Oh, you invented being angry." Like, nope, I did not. But there's a way to do it, and you repeat it. That's all.
Every day, and Phil will cherry pick something, but he doesn't have the balls to put some out every day. Do you, Phil? You said you wouldn't put a bet out on Twitter, right?
The
balls. Isn't that what you said to me, Phil? No, Phil, answer the question. Didn't you say you wouldn't put a bet out because you can't handle the heat? Isn't that what you said? Okay, Phil, I was wrong about that pick. Yes, so why don't you put one out every day?
Talk about sensitive, Jesus. He's so angry.
But you can't handle the heat, right? Is that what you told me? Yeah, exactly.
He had a good tweet at Coleman last night though about deleting his Twitter account.
Yeah.
That did make me laugh.
What Twitter account?
That did make me laugh. Where's Clemmer on that list?
He's been super cunty lately, though.
Yeah. To you?
I'd put him more hated than Jeff.
Not as much as Mutt? Or no.
Oh, so he's top 3.
You're telling me you hate, you had Gus first. That's not true.
He's won me back over. It's
so Mutt's
very
first.
easy.
If I'm going by the list. Or is
No, Jeff. He had Jeff.
Oh, yeah, Jeff. You hate Jeff more than Mutt.
Yeah.
You hate Clemmer more. So you hate Clemmer the most, and you said you hate him more than Jeff.
I guess so, yeah.
So Clemmer's number one on your hate list.
I don't like these people, like, jumping in at an opportune time.
You're in the wrong world, brother.
Gee.
well, when it's...
Once you go back to Content Kim, I can promise you'll never get any reaction on social media. You don't have to worry about anybody.
Well, it's not so much the tertiary people jumping in. I get that.
Oh, wow.
That meant.
Wow.
I'm saying, like people within Barstool jumping in.
How excited will you be when you get home today at your apartment and you see you won that Phil Knight book from Alex Bennett? You'd be excited?
I got some audio, too, from her.
I should have entered for
What's that? You got what?
I got some Alex audio, too.
What did she have to say?
Well, she had on Content Kim and her dad on the latest episode.
Oh, that's fucking Goober who I met down at the. He's like, you're making fun of my daughter there. I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking fight, asshole. We're trying to sell tickets, you moron. Jesus. And then I'm like, he's like, I guess it's all fun and games. I'm like, yeah, we're just playing around. It's fine. And Graham Bennett was like, did somebody say playing? And he ran in. It was a whole fucking thing. But, yeah. Of course, Graham Bennett is. We know he calls the show frequently. Is like Meek Phil. He's a horny guy. He's a pussy hound.
Yeah. Slaying New York. Slaying New York.
He's a powerful guy.
Content Kim, grandma.
Right before the divorce, he's like,
we're hearing, no?
Yeah, that's the rumor mill.
Can you confirm Alex Bennett is pregnant?
I cannot confirm.
Okay. Justin, what are your
sources
saying?
Look into it, though.
My sisters are saying twins.
Really?
Yep.
Get out of here. Okay. She knows this early, huh?
I'll say to Alex Bennett, you're in New York City. There are 1 billion abortion clinics around there.
Yeah, it's true.
Swing by. Do us all a favor. Go ahead. I'm kidding, of
I'd
course.
love to see her as a mom.
Why?
Because that'd be just so funny.
She's a nice person. I'm actually kidding. She's
Third pod for the network.
Like what's like? Oh my! Like the other day, like you're supposed to breastfeed on the nipple, and the other girl was like,
"Why am I getting turned on getting my nipples sucked by my?"
The other girl's like, "What?" Yeah, the one with the shiner forehead.
I love little jokes like that.
Yeah. I don't get my pregnant. I don't get my period.
This is sweet.
And she's like, "What?" She's like, the other girl, like, I remember the first time I got my period. I was so embarrassed. And they'll do a fucking episode on that. You ever drink your own period blood? Does it taste different? Like if you cut yourself in your finger? I don't know. And they'll do a whole episode on that.
Oh, that's funny.
Thank you. How about if she gets an abortion? They do an episode from the abortion clinic.
Live procedure, yeah.
I'd watch that.
Just Content Kim in the background. Woo.
Cookies and stuff, yeah. Like 2 people applauding in the background.
Doctor does a good job.
She'd be. She's a nice person. I hope she goes through with the pregnancy. Of course. Go ahead.
I like that. I'm glad.
I'm really glad you left Barstool.
Me too.
Holy
yeah, I'm super happy going to Barstool there.
That David's a real piece of work.
Jesus. What's he so happy about they left Barstool?
We don't want to find the stoolies in my DMs again.
Okay, let's not do that.
No,
Okay.
I don't want to meet them. They're
Okay.
good to go. I am glad you left Barstool because I felt like you were pigeonholed a little bit, and you were.
Yeah, she's always spreading her wings now.
What is fucking housewife?
What are you fucking talking about?
Just media, Kirk. Get with it.
Jesus.
You kind of got a little off track when you were there doing things their way and not your way.
Who was getting it? What was she doing? What was different?
Nothing. She has free reign.
The classic Coleman, though, if he was there producing that show, he'd be like,
yeah.
Like, amen, amen.
Preach,
Content.
Kim.
You love Content Kim.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I just came listening to that.
She's like fucking zero. I hate her.
That.
I hope she dies 2 seconds before that grandkid is born, so she never sees it.
Yeah, me too.
It's old age. I mean, it'd be good for everybody at that point.
A lot of pressure with a last name Fugman to not fuck up the first name.
Frank.
What's the kid's first name? Or the boy, our boy Fugman. What's his first name?
Harry
Fugman.
The Prez.
Prez, yeah. Fugman.
I hate that guy.
Like Marty Fugman is
Team Graham.
You can't do that.
Graham Fugman's a good name.
Hell
It is a good name.
It's
powerful.
And I'm a Graham guy. I loved Graham at Rough and Rowdy. I actually liked Alex too. I just don't like the dad. The dad was like not in the joke. You can tell not in the joke at all.
Sounds like a pencil.
He was just absolute inbred. No question his parents were related. There's no doubt.
Sure.
Is it weird that they hired Concept Kim to begin with?
Yes, but I think it was a package, right?
That's what I mean.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, no shit.
I hired this old woman who bakes cookies and just fucking yaps away with Coleman.
That was great though. That's how this happened.
That was a Penn money hire though.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even know. Dave's like, we'll just hire them. That would not happen today. If you notice, they're not doing a lot of that now.
Hiring?
Like random,
Well, just random people.
viral people.
Like Castanelli was one of them. The random
Right.
people.
That was years ago. So like,
Yeah.
who's the last guy that went?
He's
Is
still
it the guy in Miami, the one who's in Chicago now?
Nicky Smokes.
Yes.
That was like a year
That
ago.
was before.
Yeah.
That was still Penn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like I think the biggest hire coming in since Dave's taken over is Tate, right?
But
he was already here.
He was
But
part-time.
he was part-time, but now he's
Andrew
full-time.
Augustus.
That's true. Gus was, yeah.
True.
But I mean, like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody.
I don't really know that.
But then they just
Pat
drift
Beverly?
away. No, but he's
he
like,
was
but he's an
after.
app. But he's also like,
That's-
you bring in something too.
Yeah, it's like a Taylor Lewan situation.
Right.
He's not full time.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure he's not. No, it's like Biz or I think Whitney too. So
So it seems like
he doesn't. He doesn't know.
That's what I was going to say. I don't know. I'll
You have a
show
lot of
up.
money like that, you don't know. I imagine I don't even know this. Right? Does he get his benefits from the NFL, NHL rather, for playing so long? Is it like
Probably.
I think he played 10 years. No?
Did he play 10 years?
He played 15 years, didn't he?
Wow.
Yeah.
I think.
But he played a decent amount. I
Oh,
think
he
played
bounced
in
around
Russia,
overseas. He doesn't know the answer to that. Let me see. Career stats. Started with the Penguins full time in 06. Yeah, he probably didn't.
Benefits are prorated for players who earned less than 10 years full worth. So
Yeah, he played like 7 or 8 seasons. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, but I like Alex. I hope her. And by the way, I have no idea if she's pregnant. But that's a social media rumor.
Yeah, the rumor mill on Reddit.
No, there you go. Okay. What else? Anything else?
I got some more stuff. Did you see this Boone ejection yesterday? Absurd.
It's crazy.
Toss my guy.
I don't know what to say.
I did.
My God.
I did see the Cullinane was talking about it yesterday. The Morning Man caffeine drink or whatever he was talking about.
This has given me insane levels of clean energy without the brain fog. And now I get up, mix my Morning Man greens, and don't look like a complete misfit as I'm trying to get my kids off to school.
Oh, good.
We say it's stupid.
$4.60
advertising,
right in his pocket. What's that?
We say it's stupid because he said it was like $200-$300. Like, there's gonna be at least 20 of us that just go buy it.
Really? You think?
Oh, me probably.
I wouldn't,
I'm
but yeah.
fucking nuts, but
Colleen seems happy. I don't know.
yeah.
Like I think he's happier not doing this. I think Justin though.
I think so.
I'm sure he misses it sometimes when things are going, but like
He loves coming in.
sure, but it's great having him here. Like it's good.
Clip that.
He just enjoys the I mean, I think he likes do I think he listens to the show every episode? I do not.
No, but he needs to. If he is listening, he needs to get his kids allergy tested and like take the proper protocols to get them like to get
It is
allergy
weird.
shots.
It is very strange. He's
I
like
did allergy shots for 12 years, 3 times a week.
Yeah, he's like worried. I'm like, well, why don't you just
Fuck's
figure it
sake.
out?
He just doesn't feed him.
Be a dad. Yeah, he's like,
He's
yeah.
getting starving to death. I
That's
don't
how he
get
saves
it.
money.
I guess. I suppose.
What was he talking about with like the in-home sauna too? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's like
$200? That sounds terrible. bro.
Yeah.
it's not a great product, but
Yeah.
I've seen them like advertised on TikTok and Twitter.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's like
on there.
it's kind of like a tent thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen that. Does it look terrible or no?
I mean,
it's pretty calling it in there. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he just setting this up in his garage?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
Are you and Harry celebrating tonight, or is it a
Oh yeah,
weekend celebration?
Going crazy. He's 12, whatever. He'll go somewhere he likes to eat. That'll be about it.
No birthday party or anything?
No, at that age, it's weird with these kids now. They don't really do that.
Really?
Yeah, those days at that age, it's kind of over.
Last weekend, I was listening to his birthday during the episode when it was his birthday during COVID. I would go back and listen.
2020.
Yeah.
That was probably a sad one.
They did it over Zoom with his buddies.
Yes, he did. That's right. So yeah, at that point he was 8. So, yeah, then you still do it.
Those episodes are funny. Steve's very serious.
Oh, Steve was very...
It's legit.
Well, Steve's taking credit for it. It's like kind of stolen valor because he's like, at the time he was like, 75% of the world's going to die when it first started. Like he was really
He was probably like big, locked in.
He was the
stay
biggest
away.
COVID pussy
Yeah.
on the show by far. Mike was like, I don't
Second to
care.
none.
I was like, I don't care.
Some with these libertarian guys where they just.
Well, he's not a libertarian.
Well, same with Matt Carano. Well, Matt Carano was super.
Well, he was compromised immune-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you're him, you can't be too careful, But yeah, like I was like, I don't think we ever missed a show in studio during it.
No.
Right? Oh, like.
No.
I think one of you guys had COVID.
At one point, like someone was sick and you guys were still all in.
We all did the show when we had after Mississippi. We were all at COVID, other than Mike.
No, I
Clemmer.
believe. Yeah, Clemmer like zoomed in or something like that.
Oh, did you really?
And then you were just like, just
No.
go.
Yeah, I can't do. I don't want to do that. I don't like the unnamed. I don't mind because it's 3 of us and it's not this show, so I don't mind that. But like this show, I would never have a guest on full. It just wouldn't work. Like today, like let's say Gus did it for whatever, Pat did it. So they're there, I'm here, you're here, Mike calls in, Jeff calls. It's just too much, I like everyone here.
Great.
I just think it's a better show.
We're happy to be
Totally.
here.
Thank you.
Like, can you imagine like Mick storming off on Zoom?
No, it doesn't work.
What about like Menners?
No.
No.
Useless.
Do you have any idea of the show? What are you? Were you just born yesterday?
No, just saying the idea of Menners on a computer screen on that couch would be
He's
funny.
still
to me.
no. He's still mourning
For 30
too.
seconds, it would be funny. Then 2 hours, then you're doing that. It stinks. No,
Okay.
it doesn't
Clip.
work.
Okay.
Too many of these shows do that, and I think that I don't. I get shows have to do it, but to me, it's just never as good. Never as good.
Agreed.
So I don't know. All right. Anything else?
What's going on the rest of the week? You said there's a show
Maybe Friday for sure. I'm in Chicago. Unnamed show Thursday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week for sure. So I want Cinnamon Lords and Steve from Gloucester in here next week. I don't want any bullshit. I want Steve being a pussy.
Got it.
I want them in here next week. Mike will be here, and he'll do his sarcastic jokes, and we'll all sit through that.
Poor Mike.
What?
The episode after
Mike,
Mike's on
please.
Lauren Compton.
Mike took your shrapnel yesterday,
Yeah,
huh?
he did.
He did.
He shut the fuck up real quick.
What'd you say?
He said he shut the fuck up real quick.
well, Mike's
you
doing a
caught
great
it.
job.
You caught it after two. You're like, no, but Mike did it. He's built his own.
Well, it's true.
But
Mike's
you're right.
doing a great
You're
job.
right.
Go subscribe. Blind Mike Project and blindmike.net. Do you subscribe, Gus?
I do.
Okay, good. Because come to your house if you don't.
I know.
Okay, good. Good.
There's nothing you want to officially announce, Gus, on here?
Yeah, I mean, I already announced it earlier.
What's that, Justin?
The Gus Bus stuff. I told him.
Gay.
I said that already.
Is there something else, Justin?
There's nothing like monetary you want to.
What's this bit? What do you want to say?
I don't know. Like, what?
You want me to say something?
You
What
want
do
me
you
to share my Venmo so people can Venmo
No.
me money?
Is there going to be like? I thought this was going to be like a Patreon exclusive thing.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Oh, wait a minute. This is gonna be Patreon?
Well, because now
Something else the fans can spend fucking money on?
because my original idea, because Justin brought up that Twitch doesn't allow marijuana use. But I actually looked into the terms and conditions back in 2021. They changed it. If you are allowed
Wow.
to promote, like I could have a dispensary sponsor it.
What a fight! What a battle for
So-
you.
so
man, you're not afraid of the big fights.
My loop around was to do Patreon for $1, and then I could promote it for there. But now if I don't have to do the Patreon route, I might.
I
Not.
will subscribe if you do that. I
Yeah,
promise you
I like Mike, as we were saying yesterday. Mike has a good
He's
like
the gold
layout.
standard.
He's my new gold standard.
One day you can get 700 subscribers like Mike.
He's over 800.
But
Is he really? Well, good for him.
But
That's
this
real
would-
money. That's
I would just do this as like
that was
as
a big
side.
day.
Yeah, this would
What's
just be
that?
something for like I can do at night on the week, like as fun, like not main source of income.
You did say there was going to be 5 like podcasts a week.
Yeah, that's
There is zero chance that
No,
I can happen.
I didn't say 5. No. I did not say 5.
Fucking stop lying. That's not going to happen.
Because I did not say 5 podcasts.
I'll subscribe no matter what.
3
You've got me no
streams.
matter what.
It would be 3 game streams, the Puff piece, and then like a one where I just kind of talk about.
You're a grown man. 3 game streams. You're like, I got 3 game streams. The Puff piece. You're fucking. You are actually like not an adult, but you are. How old are you now?
33.
30. The same age Jesus was when he died. Oh God. Okay. I would subscribe. So if it's $1 a month, $5 a month, I'm in.
50.
You're not explaining why we found out that you can't use weed on Twitch.
No, you
because
can.
made up a job.
No.
And Justin had to go do that.
You actually.
I understand. Okay.
So
good.
Twitch changed their laws that as long as you're in a state that it's legal, that you can.
This is not.
Can of worms.
Rhode Island is not.
No, Massachusetts and Rhode Island is. I'm in Mass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
So
yes,
I'm 100% good to go.
So then what's the issue?
Well, I want to like
monetize it.
Yeah, like put a nice plan together. Like I don't want to go all gas, no brakes.
Sure.
I want to like, all right, I want to come in, have a right plan, so I'm not just winging it.
That was a good analogy.
So okay. So when is it going to start?
That's a good question.
When do you think?
I'm hoping to get it started within like 2-3 weeks.
He just got tires. He's got to get gas now.
So you think when you're in here like 6 weeks from now, whatever, it will not
It'll
have
be up.
started?
Oh yeah.
Really?
If it's within 6 weeks, yeah.
$1 a month.
$1 a month.
That's it.
Can
There's
you do
no
that for
extra
two?
level, or
those are like the things I'm going through, like mentally.
the hell is that going? What is that?
I'm mentally in my head trying to like figure out.
Is
like,
that what's going on in your
pricing
head?
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just something going. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see.
It just
that.
goes
Okay.
up and down.
Hamster.
Will you subscribe, Justin?
Yes.
$1 a month.
Of course.
That's a steal. I mean, no matter what.
Yeah.
What are your Mike has like gearhead executive?
Yeah,
gearhead. What are your levels?
So that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what do I want the levels to be if I want to do the levels route?
Do you have any guests lined up? Nobody lined up for Puff Puff, right?
No one lined up for Puff Puff yet.
Okay.
Joint, bowl, bong.
Yeah.
Ooh. See?
That's as quick as he's done. That's the quick. He's like, yeah, that works.
Just relax a little bit. Everybody calm down.
We have Mick on.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We'll just talk about the great things with the Beyond Average podcast.
Why don't you have Al on?
I'll have Al on. I will. My
Al
hope,
doesn't want the limelight.
Your hope. Let me hear this.
The hope of the Puff Puff piece is just to get. I want controversial people, but you just ignore the controversy. You just have a joint and have a good time, or at least I will, and they're more than welcome to. Like one of the AJ Soprano would have been a good person. You just talk about all the good stuff. You don't bring up the gambling and the kind of downside that he had after.
Okay.
You could just talk about how great he's doing now and stuff. Like it's all things like that.
If you were to do it over, how would you do it differently with everything we got around us here, Mick and?
I don't know. I mean, Gus and Mick would have been a great combination, but it would have blown up.
Yeah.
Like that just would.
Well, at least one of us would have stayed in.
Gus would never have quit.
No.
Like Mick would have. You would have killed Mick. Mick would be dead right now. Al would be a happy guy. Mick would be dead.
I don't think I would have killed him. I just would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Not on purpose.
Yeah, I just think you would have.
I would have driven him crazy. Yeah.
If both these guys quit right now, I guess I'd probably put. Well, I mean, if you would accept it, I'd probably bring them both back. I think.
I'd be back in a heartbeat.
I think I'd have to do it. I think I'd have to watch Mick and Gus in studio together. But like, part of me is like, it'd be fun to do for a week. But with Mick's like, oh yeah, I'm just a prop. You can't bring me in for a week. So it's like,
I have to go get Kirkwater, not you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So I mean, Coleman, I know we're starting to lose Coleman. Don't you think, Justin?
No. I don't.
Not at all. What can we do to lose him? Do you think?
I don't want to lose him.
I'm not asking you that. Someone asked you that.
What can we do to lose him?
Yeah.
If I just beat the fucking shit out of him.
All right, for sure. Well, it's vacation time for these guys. I'm off to Chicago, so we know how that works.
That's not true.
0.0. They do that video with the fucking people swimming in the water here, whatever that stupid thing was that time.
That was
the lowest moment in show history.
That was
like Gus was here for that. What's that?
That was a topic I had.
What's that?
To ask. Do you compare their body of work during the time you've been on vacation or whatever compared to the Daves and the Steves? Have they put out more?
Probably.
Okay.
It's just
I think
terrible.
so.
But yeah, they probably have put out more. Yeah.
Put out more. And these
I
past couple of
appreciate
weeks, I've been like redoing the YouTube. So
I noticed that. That's a big complaint of people that are shitty shows around there. So.
I had to go. All the old live streams on the YouTube were just called like KMS Live with the date, and the description was just support our sponsors, Miltons. So I've gone in. I made all.
I think I started with Dave.
I made all the titles, the actual titles, descriptions. I'm putting in keywords and things like that.
That's great.
Getting in the so like if you go on the YouTube right now, you can go on like a playlist where it's Mutt and it's all the Mutt episodes. It's
great.
Brian Whitney.
That's great. Well, you mentioned Miltons, a store for men. Spring is here. Peter Millar, Faraday, Time Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or the Burlington Mall. Shop on either Burlington Mall. Well,
I do.
Gus. Shop online at Miltons.com. Cole Hahn, Johnson Murphy, new arrivals in casual and dress shoes. I'll be wearing my Miltons in Chicago for the film festival. Buy one, get one free. Sue the event continues to roll on right now. Go to Miltons.com. Get your great clothes. We thank them, the original sponsor, the greatest sponsor, our sponsor of the Kirkman and Show, Miltons.com. Anything else, boys? No, we're good?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you guys. I'm sure we'll see you guys soon. Pat, Gus, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anything you guys want to promote for the rest of the week or no?
Not sure yet.
What'd you just ask?
Hey, I think there's a dozen matchup tonight. I think you guys are on it.
Thank you, Gus. We have a dozen matchup tonight. The Unnamed Show Thursday as well.
A lot of good shows coming out on the network in the next week.
Yeah, what's coming on the network? Go ahead.
Timeout Talks.
When are you
with
guys
Josh
back?
Tomorrow.
You're on tomorrow.
We recorded last night.
John Vaughn's actually finally He's decided to come in and
He's
do a
out
show.
of Jamaica. He's out of Jamaica. He's
Okay.
back.
Okay.
There's a lot of criticism on why I would even do a show.
Oh, that comes up. Oh, okay.
John wanted me to trudge on. That's
Okay.
why he booked Mike. But yep, that'll be out on Wednesday.
Okay.
You're gonna have. I'm hoping we have another NBA breakdown from Polar. On
I
the
would think
Celtics
so.
We do
Heat
tonight.
rivalry.
Tonight?
Yep.
Do we
Oh,
do
good.
tonight?
Good.
Excellent. And
Gaming with Gus. We got more.
That
Gaming
sidekick
with
of his
Gus.
is like, I look this Twitter account claims to be a comedian. That guy.
He was a laugher.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So does Mike, though.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Why are you
Mike
doing
doesn't-
this
Mike doesn't
today?
claim to be a
throwing shots
comedian.
at everybody.
Yes.
Oh,
Mike will tell you the opposite.
Yes. Yeah.
Lauren Compton's laughter on the following episode wasn't even to a tenth of a degree.
Ooh,
to where
she
it
was-
was
she
from
really-
Mike.
Mike was killing
She was
it.
like,
He was
it's
killing it.
funny.
He
Yeah,
was killing
great.
it.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Gus, what are you gaming tomorrow night? Going back to the lawnmower?
Right. I think we're gonna go back to the lawnmower.
Sure, why not?
I'm waiting. I have an invite out to Mutt to join me for Grand Theft Auto because we can bet the ponies in
Oh, he
Grand
won't
Theft
do
Auto.
that.
Oh, you won't do that?
No.
He
Why not, Colin? What do you think?
Well, you know, when
gave-
he's given an opportunity to,
Yeah, he's too good for
do
that.
anything. Yeah, he's too
I
good.
actually
Turns his
agree.
nose up at it.
He's not doing that.
He
That's
said
my
he would.
prediction.
He said he would.
By me saying that now, he'll do it though.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to
Let's
get a win
go.
there. I think you're going to win. I mean, that's tomorrow.
If he's available tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow.
Okay, good. All right. Anything else, boys?
Nope.
I'll probably talk to you next. I'm going to guest Friday from Chicago with Jeff and various, I suspect, Barstool people. And then next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Well,
Well, I know, but I'm saying the Kirk Minahan show, Justin.
Yes.
This is the Kirk Minahan show.
this is the Kirk Minahan show.
Okay. Good. I can be very happy not to see you guys for the next 5 days. Yeah, good. All right, we'll talk. Well, Tuesday. Well, I'll be here Tuesday next, but we'll talk to you Friday. Goodbye. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kurt. Thank you.
All right.